Hey guys, welcome to 10 More Minutes. I'm Chris.
I'm Sam.
Today we are playing Spelunky 2.
Yes, we are.
How you guys all doing? I know we had to swap some HUD things around on the screen a little bit. Everything looking and sounding okay to you guys?
Hopefully. Yes, yeah. It is orange.
It's orange. I tried to do like a duller orange, but yeah, just so it didn't draw away attention.
Yeah.
Does anyone know what's going on with this game? I booted it up for the very first time, and we were flying in on the moon. Is it something that happened at the end of Spelunky 1?
I know nothing about Spelunky. The only thing I know about Spelunky is literally the time that I sat in and watched you play it last time.
Mm-hmm.
And that Patrick Klepek really likes Spelunky. That's literally my entire knowledge of Spelunky. I don't know who made it. Oh no, I know one other thing. It used to look way shittier.
Oh yeah,
And then it was put on Xbox and they made it look nicer.
Oh, you know what didn't load? The names.
Yeah.
The labels for the names down at the bottom. It was on there earlier.
I don't know why why it's all messing up. I mean, this is even the HUD I designed. I don't know why it's not showing up correctly. It's weird. I don't know why, guys. Some weird shit's going down on the channel. I can't explain it, though.
Dude, I'm gonna do the sloth.
Yeah, of course the sloth.
Raffy the
sloth. I designed, the avatars are correct, but everything else is just completely messed up. It's weird.
Don't know what's happening.
That's odd.
Ooh, it's the same spot. It looks like puppy.
It looks like ball. I'm sorry. Maybe it's because I had a student show up with a phallic imagery in one of my classes, but does that not look like a reverse?
It kind of does. Hold on a second. Well, it's been 15 years since my last entry. So much has happened since I escaped the cave of Olmec with his treasure. You okay?
I'm dying.
COVID.
Wrong pipe.
Tina and I have become parents. We named our daughter Anna. She's a strong kid.
Name beast mode.
And a natural explorer.
Oh, that must be the Spelunky's kid, but
yeah,
you're not him.
15 years,
Unless she turned into a sloth because she went in here.
She might have. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Some bowels. Don't die, Sam, says everybody.
I'm not going to. At least not yet. This game looks really nice in terms of art direction, though. It looks like they took what they did with the Xbox version and have kept it true to what it was, but also just kind of polished it up a bit.
Wait, could I have gone in there? Oh, okay.
There is a way to walk, by the way. You don't have to run.
Yeah. It's the right trigger, yeah. I really like the run, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
That's the 5th fact I learned on Twitter is someone's going oh, I can't get into Spelunky. And they're like, hey, try walking.
Yeah, try walking. It was the opposite previously, where you walked only before and then you had to trigger it to run. The dreams began when Anna turned 5. In the dream, I'd look out the window at the full moon and see Olmec's face in it. I tried to ignore it. Okay.
I can't remember. We talked about it on the last time we played this, but it's Olmec in Legends of the Hidden Temple 2, right? They literally
I believe so.
Yeah, they just took that name. They're just we're just going to use it straight up. Just spell it differently.
We all saw Olmec sink into that lake of lava, didn't we?
I think so.
No.
Yeah. There's an ending to the original Spelunky?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a secret boss and everything, too. Yeah!
I remember there was a secret boss, and I know there was a story, everybody. I just meant I didn't realize there was a story.
Story.
Yeah.
How do I pick it up again? X? Down and X? I was hitting the wrong button.
Chris is definitely playing DTM.
I was hitting, thinking of PlayStation controller X. Yeah. I'm like, why am I jumping and not?
I'm having my fill of roguelikes. What's games.
What's DTM?
DTM is Dude the Man.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a new game because there was a game called BPM that just came out recently.
I've been playing Hades.
Okay.
It's really good. It basically has the great combat stuff that Bastion had. And unlike Pyre, it has everything voiced, which is nice.
Nice. Our curiosity was too much to resist. With Colin's help, Tina and I built a spaceship that could take us to the moon. Okay, that explains some things.
Yeah, if anyone in the chat wants to let me know what happened on the secret level for Spelunky, since we're playing 2.
I mean, it sounds like they're filling us in.
Yeah,
you fight Olmec and he sinks to the lava, I guess?
Okay.
Anna wants to come, but I feel it's a little dangerous, and I think she should stay and finish out the school year. Besides, we should be back before she knows it. There's probably nothing here anyway.
Yeah, Sarah, Gen Z's art is really fantastic. And I know they're not the only one on there, but they're the art director.
Gen Z?
I forget her.
Oh, for Hades?
For Hades. She's the same artist who worked on Bastion, and she's the lead artist for all the... What's the name of their studio again? People that made Bastion, Transistor, and Pyre.
Supergiant?
Supergiant, yeah. She's been the art director for Supergiant since Bastion, so... And her art's only gotten better and better.
Right on. Boom!
But yeah,
I forgot
Jen and the team did a really good job.
It's good. I forgot about how good that art is. I love the character designs too.
Yeah, her character designs are
Pyre and stuff.
Yeah, but Pyre, I love the art direction. It's just gameplay wise, it got a little stale.
Yeah, it was hard to say goodbye. Part of me wishes we'd brought Anna with us. She loves space, and we keep wanting to show her things in the ship. At least she has Monty to keep her company.
This is like Terrible Father 101. I'm gonna leave my child while both me and my wife leave.
Well, it could be the fact that he thinks that
It's dangerous.
Olmec could be like potentially dangerous to the Earth or something.
True.
We didn't see what happened with the.
But as a responsible parent,
yes,
you don't both leave.
She's leaving him with Monty. Hey-ya!
The sloth?
No, Monty's the dog. It was in the picture when it said Monty.
Oh.
The sloth
So
thing
not
was like
only did you leave your child to fend for its own, you also left your dog to fend for its own too.
It's unbelievable. There's a giant Olmec on the surface of the moon and a cave. A feeling of deja vu swept over us, and we were drawn toward the entrance like iron filings to a magnet. A voice is calling to us. Is it Olmec or something else?
So if we use the edge, apparently we can brace our fall according to Razzle.
If you're going to hold it like
check
this,
just search for the ancient.
How do you do it?
Yeah.
How do you brace your fall? You're
just
saying if you were just hold on to the edge like
holding
this?
on the edge and letting go. I think that's what Razzle's saying. Because you guard the edge a little bit.
I'll try that.
Oh yeah, I imagine, Lily, that this entire game
Can I not climb up that? I
was
can.
inspired by both like Indiana Jones and Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of good stuff. Wow, I love like the screen transition thing that they're doing here.
Yeah, a little. The game had that too way back in the day.
It is very floaty.
Braid had a very similar transition.
Nice. It is very floaty
good,
the way
though.
that they have a lot of these jumps and stuff.
Link's Awakening as well, yeah. Like Link's Awakening has that kind of transition when you walk through the door. Link to the Past too. It's a great transition.
We've been in the moon for what feels like many months already, but it's hard to tell. Just like before, time and death work differently here. It feels like we've slipped into another crack in the universe. The universe's crack. Like the cave of Olmec.
The
Olmec's crack. Connected to it perhaps, but also bigger. Much bigger. It was a big crack.
Too much cocaine.
No, Lily, I didn't see what Virgil drew for your birthday yet. I'll check it out after. We've been soups busy lately.
Yeah. Welcome 5 sets of 7.
What up, dude? Do I talk to the?
You don't hit your dog.
I'm trying to like take him with me.
You can't pet the dog either.
I can't do anything. Do I gotta go to the journal?
You can chuck the dog. I think you can just now go. Oh,
there it is. Anna, if you're reading this, then you've probably guessed that Mom and Dad are somewhere down below, trying to find a way out. I'm sorry. We should have brought you with us, but try not to worry. To be honest, we're having fun. Take your time and don't rush. Remember, it's easier to get hurt if you're not careful.
I'm pretty sure I follow the illustrator who does this on Twitter because they added Spelunky 2 to their banner of all the games they've worked on. I just cannot remember the name for the life of me.
Yeah. Did we answer DTM about if it's early access to the whole game? It's the whole game, right?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it's the whole damn game. I just remember...
I think it's the full release. I don't believe it's early access.
Yeah. Just remember what we taught you and you'll be fine. The journal is yours now. Make the most of it and we'll see you soon. Happy Spelunky-ing.
I can't imagine this is not a full release just because they've been done with Spelunky for like 5 years.
Yeah, I'd say so. And it seems like a lot of the mechanics are similar.
Yeah.
So... Ooh!
It's the same thing.
Puppy, no! No, you must stay safe.
I think
Stay there.
The main reason why Rogue probably took longer, like Rogue Legacy 2 is going to take longer, is because there's more mechanical changes to it, I think.
Yeah. What up, Josiah?
Hey, Josiah.
Man, I really wish those names down at the ticker were working, but you know what I think it did? I think it loaded an old file.
Weird.
Because I have them separated.
Huh.
But since I just recently did the HUD differently, I think it.
We're just
gonna
have to burn the whole computer. It's obviously acting up.
We're just gonna have to burn the whole damn thing down and then just catch a new one.
I don't know what is wrong with it. It's just weird.
That guy's.
I don't want to say something's wrong with that guy, but
something's wrong with that guy.
His lips and his belly button look infected, so you might want to get that checked.
Sir, you seem to be swelling abnormally.
Yeah. Do you have an allergic reaction to spider webs?
He does. Just like in the D&D campaign. How'd you guys think about that? We're playing D&D, guys. We're playing D&D the other day, and they ended the session at a giant spider's web.
I feel like no matter which way we went, we were gonna run into that. Like I
What up, Giz?
Felt like it was being surrounding like a giant spider web, and as soon as Jen was going for it, I went, well, either freeing it will do a good thing, or freeing it will do a bad thing. But it's
Yeah.
definitely gonna do something.
Oh shit.
I
didn't jump nearly as high as I thought I would.
Yeah. I kind of wish she had just committed, because the way that she ended, it's like, well, now it doesn't even matter. It's like you did nothing. You may as well just tripped over the wire.
Well, now, yeah, out of context for everybody, they're stuck in. Oh shit! They're stuck in a spider's web. So that's real fun.
Big old giant speed ray.
A speeder. Let's go and bite them all tomorrow. Well,
it's one of those
next
scenes
session.
where the spider webs leave indentations where it's like you hit one and it like hits like a sound effect and the sound travels along the spider webs. There's an animated film that did something similar with that.
You're talking about like the way that it like guitar string instrument sounds.
Yeah, but there's specifically an animated feature I can't think of. You can use the rope to go down.
I was trying to like, cause I see the ground right there. I was trying to save it. Oh fuck, can't do that unless I drop
the character literally goes to the spider web and like dings it and it goes bling.
Oh, that fucking got thrown way far.
I'm trying to remember.
That was way harder.
You pissed off the shopkeeper already, didn't you?
Did I? No, it just said something terrible happened. Oh shit! Help! Help!
Oh, you did.
Get up! God damn it! I couldn't do anything.
So is the lore for this that your body just keeps respawning while you're in the temple?
I think death acts differently here, so yeah. What up, Leaper?
That's cool, Lily.
You from YouTube, dude? Oh, what was Speeder? He's going to get me.
Gizmo.
Come on, jump out and back.
Yeah, you can turn off auto run if you don't like it. 5 sets of 7 was saying.
Yeah, I might do it just to until I get used to it again.
Hey, welcome, Leaper Deeper. It's their first stream. Welcome to the stream.
Let's do.
Hopefully I'm reading that right.
You can get like a little gerbil, or a kitty, or a dog. I'm gonna do all three.
Yes. That's
controls.
the obvious good choice.
Let's see.
Spookums is back. Yeah, it's spooky
hold,
season.
walk, and run. How do I change that?
I think you just.
Nope, didn't mean to do that. Reset everything
movement
again.
default right down there.
Yeah.
So you have it run or you have it to.
Where's the
walk.
reset? Where's the fucking reset
X.
button?
Press X.
There we go. Okay. And then movement default walk. Cool. Perfect. Thank you, Sevens. That helps
just got
me out a little
Spelunky
bit.
1 Gizmo. It's a good game. A lot of people like it.
Yeah, it's good. I would say definitely like it'd probably be better to just pick this one up unless you don't want to spend the money right now.
Yeah, I mean probably Spelunky 1's super cheap, whereas this one's full price.
Yeah.
So if you want to get a feel for what the game is, that's probably the better way to go. Just know that these games are hard.
Oh yeah, they're terribly hard.
Yeah, they're not a ton of levels, but there's no light elements, I don't think, right?
Oof.
It's literally just getting better at the mechanics.
It's just getting better. There's no rogue light elements. It's rogue like.
Yeah.
Where it's
Hades is a rogue light, so you get
I can jump on the
better.
head, right?
Yes.
Haha, fuckers. I think I can pick him up, right? Yeah. Oh, what the fuck?
You ran
he
into
gets
gold.
No. He wakes up midway.
Oh.
Right in the butt. Now I'm gonna take you and
Thanks for the
sacrifice you
corridor
later.
cheer, Few.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Retro.
There's nothing over there. Drop it down.
I mean, Jack, nobody really has Halloween traditions this year.
No, everything's brand new. Brand spanking new.
Yep.
Throwing a dead body around.
If you're being, a responsible individual in this current climate, you're not having Halloween parties. You're not
hopefully not
doing big get-togethers, unless you're in Bermuda. Then you're fine.
Diamond. Terrible. Oh, that's what I did. Okay, I was wondering about that.
If you're in Bermuda or New Zealand, you might be fine. But otherwise, yeah, maybe not.
Oh, this ain't gonna be good. 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 Go down, run away.
Hey, Kaiser. Oh, you got Spelunky too, Gizmo? Awesome.
All right, so don't break the cursed pots.
All right, this one does look like they animated this in Photoshop, though. The more that I look at this,
gotcha, you stupid bat.
It feels like the way they did it. Like, it looks like they used a soft brush for a lot of it.
Okay.
Don't think they used TV Paint. They might have used...
What is TV Paint?
TV Paint's just another animation software that some people use. It's more industry standard than, like, what something a lot of individuals have.
Okay.
Most home users use Adobe Animate, or they use...
Can I hit this fucker?
What is it? Toon Boom Harmony is popular too.
Toon Boom. I don't think I can hurt him from there.
Blender's getting popular though.
Fuck, I did that way too high.
If I wasn't so busy, I would love to learn, and I will learn it eventually, learn Blender and learn how to use the grease pen.
That'd be nice. Kitty, kitty, no!
You just killed your cat.
I keep forgetting that it's down X to, oh shit, what the hell?
Well, you know what
That
rodents
it's down
do.
X to get rid of the
Poor cool cat.
to pick up the kitties.
Your sleepy fume? Yeah.
Can I not kill this
Well,
little bastard?
you're living in the glorious UK now, aren't you?
Yeah, go to sleep, bud. Well, kitty's dead, so I can just use it as a...
Yeah, we don't get much trick-or-treaters either, Lily.
We got like 17 last year, Jen was
Some
saying.
years we get...
Help!
Some years we get a lot, and some years it's literally nothing. It just kind of depends. There's a lot of kids in our area, but I'll just do it that... The other day,
God dang
social
it.
distancing, like trick-or-treating came out. Like there was a GIF that popped up that's super
Really?
old, where it's just a guy opening his door and just chucking candy at children.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Eat your candy! Nice,
Just
get the
very
squeeze.
nonchalantly just chucking candy at his door as children as soon as he opens it and just slamming the door shut.
Can I only hurt these guys by killing them, like with bombs and stuff? Or, because I felt like I killed them earlier, but they also seem to take just
Well,
all
Retro,
of the hits.
Jen let a cool cat in the other day, and Chris treated it very well. So if it's a real cat, Chris won't kill it.
Yeah, no, we helped find a kitty
Yeah.
and bring it home
We let
yesterday.
cool cat
or
go
day
back
before.
to its
Day before. That's my goal.
our neighbors. I
Yeah.
don't know if our neighbors are
God
cool
dang it.
though. Cat was cool though.
Cat was chill. I like the kitty. Is he dead now? He's dead now. Cool. Awesome.
Thanks, Fume.
Oh, 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 oh. And I'm dead. God, it's so easy to die in this game. Damn, this game hard. Damn, this game hard.
Deadbolt would probably be a good holiday-ish game.
What game?
Jack.
Dead
He
what?
said it's like Deadbolt. He says it's like very Halloween-y. It's like that could be a tradition.
Dead
My tradition
Bolt.
is typically when I was a kid, I would watch the Charlie Brown Great Pumpkin thing
Oh,
with my
yeah.
mom when I was growing
Ow.
up. I still love that film.
That's a
It's
good
great.
film. I like Charlie Brown stuff. It's wholesome.
And so ends my Halloween traditions.
Yeah, not allowed to have any more of those.
Well, I just meant like that's pretty much all we do, and just like pass out candy.
Oh.
Occasionally, I go to parties that we had, but that's about it.
Yeah.
And feel like,
Can't
why don't
host
you have
any
a
more
costume?
Halloween parties anymore. What the heck?
Yeah.
Oh, shit! Ow! Help!
I would just always forget Halloween was coming. When
I
people
got
like,
fisted.
you did get fisted. It wasn't that I was against costumes, just by the time I would think of one, it was too late. It was a week away. It's like, I don't have time.
Oh, son of a gun.
I would never have the forethought to plan it out in August like you really should if you're gonna make a good costume.
Yeah, if you're gonna do something other than something you buy, or just like, yeah, no, I'm me, but on Halloween. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very festive. You should have come as nothing.
Which is why I would always come as nothing. People are like, oh, where's your costume? Like, I'm the artist formerly known as Sam.
Yeah, but when it's a Halloween costume party,
Yeah, but
makes it a little bit different.
It does make it different, but they're like, we want you to come. I'm like, all right. It's like, do you have a costume? It's like, I don't have time. Sorry. I'll go. Which is, you're already getting me to go to a party, so you're already winning.
Oh, crap.
You got me as an introvert to leave my house. You know, that's already a win-win.
Success.
And now just the parties would be held here, so I didn't have much of a choice.
No,
It's just like,
that was the game.
that was the long game.
That was the long
Get Sam
con.
to move in, so that way I never have to worry about inviting him and coming to
Yeah,
parties. It
now
just-
he has to fucking
He's
come
just
to
here,
parties.
and he feels obligated not to just, not show up at least for a little bit. Because
Yeah,
as soon as,
and then 2020 was Sam's revenge. God dang it, I didn't even
Yeah.
see that there.
because they know as soon as they get me out there
No
for more
retro,
than
we're
5
not
minutes.
playing fucking Kindergarten 2.
No, we are not playing that.
I don't know how many goddamn times I need to say that. Haha, Spider!
If
Saw you!
Yeah. If you enjoy it, good for you.
No, he's trolling me.
But Mike hated it, and there's no way on earth you're gonna get me to play it. So yeah. You
Yeah.
could be like, hey, here's $100. I'm like, hey, here's your $100 back. I don't want it.
Here's 101. Don't ask me again.
It's not. Yeah, here's 101. It's not worth my time. No, thank you.
Yeah, I didn't care for the game, and even then when people were like, "It's not that bad," you're right. It's not terribly bad,
It's
and
not
I
bad.
get why it could be appealing to some.
Yeah.
It just wasn't appealing to me.
Exactly. Hey, I like Undertale. You don't like Undertale. It's fine.
Undertale's a fine game.
Yeah.
I
You
didn't
just,
care for
yeah,
it.
you don't care for it.
That's all. It wasn't Wasn't crazy hard.
No, 102 is still not enough. 5 sets. Maybe if you gave me $1 million, but no one here has $1 million.
$1 million and two.
If you gave me $1 million,
I like how the caveman's stuck.
Yeah.
He's like,
he's just sleeping. If you give me $1 million,
it's just sleepy times. Oh shit, man.
I would totally play that game.
Well, I gotta get out of here.
Give me $300,000, I would play that game. Any less than that, though, I'm not interested.
$299,999.
Okay, yeah.
Not acceptable.
We have a threshold. If it's like,
we need to find
if it's
threshold.
It's $100,000. If you can get $100,000 together.
The candy bar, guys, get it quick.
Yeah, get $100,000.
Hold him to his word.
And I will play Kindergarten 2.
Oh, we got a little mole
game.
over here.
But if you can't get me $100,000, I am playing that game. I have standards.
Standards? Kindergarten, yeah. I didn't care for it, man. And then the people that came with it too, they were like, you didn't even give it a try. I was like, hey man, listen, fuck you too.
Pat, I don't think we know if it's better than the first one or not, just because...
If it's number 2, it better be better than the first one.
It should, but this is the first time we played it, so we honestly just don't
know. I thought you were talking about Kindergarten still.
No, sorry.
Oh, I was like, no, dude, like, come on. Like,
if Pat is talking about better than Kindergarten 1, I don't know that either. I disliked the first one so much that I was like, I wasn't even going to look
Drop the kitty off.
For that. I saw the game, saw that it won, and went like, have fun, Chris.
Yeah, well, it happened to win.
And I just said, hey, Mike's playing this one. I didn't really give like a debate. I was just like, yeah, I'm not playing that.
I think they need to wake up so I can hurt them more, right?
Or you can just jump on them, I think.
Well, they don't seem to take damage unless they're not knocked out. Oh, fucking bastard. Now we're
How about $69,000? Maybe.
69,000? Nice.
It has to be in the 10. It has to be in like multiple digits of 10Ks, you know.
I'm gonna get the speeder. I'm gonna get him.
I'm looking for 6 figures. If you can get me 6 figures, I'll consider it.
6 figures. They're
gonna
draw.
They're
gonna draw. I'm trying. Yeah, they're gonna draw stuff for you.
I don't mean 6 figures.
I mean
6 figures in money, as in dollar bills, as in cash.
Give you yen.
Yeah, 100,000 United States dollars, and I would consider playing through Kindergarten 2.
You sure you don't want to go with 6 figures in any other kind of? The kitty just gave me a lick. Any other kind of money?
No,
might be more better, you know.
Well,
more better.
I'm not sure which currency is worth the most right now. Maybe Canadian?
I don't know.
I don't think the
what
US dollar's
like.
I want to say we gotta find something that's equivalent to Bermudian dollars, maybe. But Bermudians like use higher forms of currency similar to like Japan.
Do they?
I'm pretty sure. My buddies told me about it a couple times.
I'm gonna buy a parachute, and I'm gonna buy a present. Because that's all the money I have. What is the present for?
Don't leave the shop without buying it.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Look at my money. I had $300. Huh.
Open it?
I guess, yeah, right?
Whip it.
I'm gonna set it down right here and then whip it. Classes of some sort. What are these journal? What are these journal entries here? Improves your vision and also makes you slightly more intelligent. Hell yeah. Parachute will save your life when you least expect it. Can it be used once or is it multiple times?
No, Pat. No.
Okay, I think that's all the entries for right now.
Kindergarten 3, you're gonna have to pay me $300,000.
Oh God. Key.
I don't work for free.
Oh. Welcome to Mickey's General Store. Mickey, I think this is for... Maybe it's not. What the hell?
That's nice, smooth in.
Ow! No, okay, the key's not good for this. What was the key for?
Very accurate, Lily. Very accurate.
Oh shoot! I'll drop the key right here. Oh come on! Oh come on! There we go. Okay, that's a run ender right there. I'll just take the key with me. Whee! Oh. I'm dead. Keep it for the chest. Yeah. Well, it's pretty much a guaranteed death if I get hit by it. Bye, buddy.
I'm not even sure what I draw, Kaiser, for this is hypothetical too, by the way. If I had like a $300,000 commission, I don't even know what would even equate to that. Like how many hours? It'd be like a year of work.
$300,000 is like a movie.
I know. It's crazy.
Like a cheap indie movie, but movie.
I guess that's what it would have to be.
Use the key in the background areas you sometimes find. As for traps you saw, you can just bomb it.
Thanks, 5 cents of 7.
Whee! Thank you, dude. I'm still getting used to it. I was never good at Spelunky 1. I didn't like play too long, but I was never that great at Spelunky 1 already.
Yeah.
So the second one where they expect that you're kind of
good,
probably played quite a bit, you know?
That's some nice blood animation too.
Yeah, nice squishies.
Just nice and dissipates really nicely too. There's
Okay,
a lot of frames of animation
dead.
in this. Simple, but
this is like 1080, 60 hertz, something or other. So I think they really spend a lot of time
probably
trying to get it
animated almost
correctly.
all on ones for a lot of this stuff.
Haha, sucker! Oh, I see the key for the bomb. Okay, or the key for the chest. Got it. Can I do this?
I wonder if they use spine for this.
It didn't kill him.
Thanks for the cheer, Pat.
Okay, so you got to jump on the roly boys. Man, the arcs on the throws are really weird.
Thanks, Lily, and no rush. It's still 90-ish plus degrees around here, so
don't wake up.
It's not exact. It doesn't get cold around here until
don't wake up.
Like mid-November, honestly. And even then, like it's only cold at night.
Don't wake. Oh crap.
Though I can't wait for it to not to be warm around here, so fire season can finally stop.
Well, goodbye, Hedgie.
Ideally.
I guess I'm not gonna get that dog. Yeah, hopefully. It's freaking warm here.
Yeah.
Freaking warm.
Is it Vel?
Oh boy. Oh boy. What am I looking at?
Valida. I'm sorry, because I remember last time I said Val and
There's Val and there's Val. Hey, he gave me my money back. Thank you.
How cold is it right now? Here it's like 96, 98.
It's I think it was like 99 today, 96, 98.
Yeah, something like that. Hot enough that we ran the AC to be like, hey, well, one, because it's still smoky.
But yeah, you can't even open up the doors correctly.
It was decent, like AQI today.
Well, keep in mind the AQI is the highest it is, and that's not even like all of it.
Well, that's why I was about to say, like,
yeah,
they were
not that we shouldn't pay attention to it.
No, it's
but
like
crap. Took the hit.
You still want to look at it and like do best judgment, but it's just like, hey, this is what they observed in your area. I use it for running, so
yeah, no, that makes sense.
I saw blue skies, but then I read it and they're like, it's not really great weather, and I'm like, yeah, it's probably not. I'll just not run.
Cool.
I'd rather preserve my lungs than.
There's no point in getting healthy if your health is going to be detrimental.
Exactly.
To running, if your health is going to be detrimentally affected by the act of running.
I'd rather wait another 2 weeks when the majority of this is pretty much kind of like getting near its end.
Hopefully
and it's
near
clear
its
skies
end,
again.
right?
Yeah, ideally.
If they don't start another goddamn GD fire.
Yeah, because most of the fires are taken out, but now there's just
the Napa and wine country type area stuff now.
There's so much news that so much of it is just getting lost.
Jen's favorite winery, Casa del Amoroso.
Yeah.
Or something like Castillo de Amoroso.
Yeah.
Actually sustained damage in one of their storage rooms.
That sucks.
Broke down. Not that it's like, it's like, oh, poor them with all of their money and being a winery.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to see any
That's
property
still someone's
damage.
whole business that they've built. And at the same time, while like, I'm not going to feel... I'll feel bad to a sense.
Remorseful,
yeah, I'll feel remorseful. Like, that's their whole company, and that sucks, regardless of how much money they're making. Like, they obviously put effort into it.
But they'll bounce back. But it was definitely like,
I'm just wondering, like, if you're looking to invest, would you even go to Napa anymore? Like, there's so many fires. Like, every year, there's just vineyards just burning to the ground.
Oh, for vineyards and stuff?
Yeah.
You really have to. That's probably going to end up being better for the wines and stuff because it's returning nutrients to the ground.
I mean, yeah, there is that.
No, I don't 100% know how that works for, say, wines, but it's definitely, it'll be an interesting take. The last time it happened with, the Paradise Fires near there, and I think there was another fire that happened. One of the wineries were telling us that they're selling like a fire blend or something like that of their wines, and something like 10 or 20% of the profits go to the firefighters that, helped. That helped.
Hey, it's like our backyard.
We can come back to that guy. That helped.
You live in the snow, DTM.
Deal with the fires and stuff that were out there.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be kind of like a rich, a deep blend. of how the red wines and everything tasted. So they took the best of what they could at the time.
Yeah.
It was a limited release run, and it was also just to help fundraise for the firefighters too. And I was like, that's really cool.
That is cool, and that makes sense, Sente. I imagine, yeah, all that smoke ruins the current grapes and crops.
Oh,
so,
hell yeah.
Yeah.
There's no saving them even if they don't
Even if they
immediately
don't burn,
Yeah.
like, it's just that all that crop is like they have to wait for it to regrow.
And they do that every year, you know,
Right,
regrow them and
the turkey.
everything. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get up to the Turks. Nice, I can do it. Ride the turkey. Ride the turkey.
It's crazy, Lily.
Whee! Wait, how do I get him up there? Sir? Sir, how do I... Yeah, but now what?
Yeah, we only get fire here.
They just jump off.
Yeah, I think you could just ride them. Maybe if you like if there's wall area, because they can't fly.
Yeah, I was trying to get them to do something other than fly.
Tame it as a pet.
Oh, shit!
Well, you definitely
Well, I got some turkey.
Yeah?
I thought my buttons would at least be like X'd out or something, or not allowed if I was going to try and ride the turkey.
So
but
5 sets of 7. Neither of us have played Minecraft, so that doesn't really help us.
yeah, I don't know how it works.
I don't know anything about it, Minecraft.
What did it say? It's like Minecraft forces. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
they don't jump.
Yeah. Minecraft came out when we were in college. We just never played it. So.
Yeah, I just. God dang it. Yeah, I'm not aware of how that.
Whack
Whoa,
the
whoa,
turkey
whoa.
and pick them up. Okay.
Oh, I didn't want to kill. I just kind of thought they would have had like super low HP or something.
Okay, you just have to
Okay,
sit
whack
on
him
it
and
for
pick him
a
up.
bit,
Got it.
and you'll get a heart icon according to 5 sets of 7.
I have bomb bag. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get some rope because I wasted some.
I have no idea what that is, retro. I have no idea what the survivalists are.
That sucked. That sucked.
We have a
Oh
finish.
no! They're everywhere. Take that. Oh god, I do not like these moles. I do not like them in my cave. I do not like them in my face. I do not like the way they dig. Oh! I do not like them.
That's kind of cool, Paulette.
What's Paulette saying?
If you
Oh,
keep on
crap.
whacking the button in the RPG that they're working on, you can hit it 1,000,000 times.
If you get what in the
If
butt?
you just keep on smacking the button in the RPG they're making, it'll just keep on hitting infinitely.
Oh, nice. Huh. Go down, go down,
Yummy,
go
yummy
down.
curry. Curry sounds really good.
I love curry. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Some people like speedrun this just so crazy, like
Welcome back, Hell.
they like barely touch stuff. And they're like, okay, well, got the... How? Fuck. Oh, yeah, at least you can still hurt that guy. I don't understand half the time. Please don't shoot me! Dang it. So I'm gonna be able to fall fast enough, but nope. Not an option. Happy National Taco Day, everyone. Today's National Taco Day. Jen and I went down to Martinez, and they have a really good taco place there called Taco Daddy's.
I wonder where you went.
Yeah, we went down there. They had a social distancing type thing.
No,
so
I know you're being
it was safe and
responsible.
everything, so we went down there, and then we went down to the waterfront
Yeah.
and just sat on a
I love the
park bench
waterfront.
and ate tacos.
At first, I thought you guys were still asleep. I was like, wow.
No, we dipped.
I let Zoe out, and I was just like, well, Jen will feed you eventually, thinking that you guys were just asleep. I was like, no. Then I looked in the garage, like, huh, the bug's gone. Well, they're clearly
Surprised
not
you
here
didn't
then.
hear the bug.
I was probably tutoring at the time when you left.
Huh.
When'd you leave?
Oh, I don't even know. Like 1 or so, maybe?
I don't know why I didn't hear it then.
Yeah.
I was done tutoring by then.
Anyway, we had a nice like tacos al pastor. Please don't bite me more. And what
No,
else
you
was
did
it?
not hear Taco Daddy.
Taco Daddy? Yeah, no, it's called
I
Taco
didn't
Daddy.
see your thing, Fives.
It's called Taco Daddy. It's a little business out in the Martinez area. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Ooh,
How'd you get down here, you silly little dog?
get out of here! Get out! Go in! Go in quickly! Don't get bit! Oh, come on. But they had kind of like a short rib with masa cake, kind of like a little pad underneath. And it was super nice. And then they had a habanero, like salsa to put on top. There was a potato taco that we got rolled up with guac on top
Potato
and everything.
tacos are good.
Mm-hmm. The first time I've ever had potato tacos or potato anything like Mexican style that wasn't just kind of like Mexican potato hash was at Taco Daddy's. By Metalk.
Oh, Taco Day is the name of the place.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were making a joke.
No. It's called Taco Daddy's, the actual place. I guess our friend Joe.
I'll have to go there sometime.
Lindsay's Joe.
Yeah.
Really. Oh crap.
Well, you tamed it.
Yeah, really. I got it all the way up there. Knows the guy who help. Like made it or is like the chef dude there or like figured out the recipes or something. I forget his exact position.
He knows one of the people that works at Taco Daddy's.
Yeah, I think I want to say it's the owner, but I'm not entirely sure. Don't jump on me, little bastard.
He knows someone high on the food chain.
Which makes sense because of his. He's a chef too.
Yeah.
With a lot of that. Oh, I didn't see that.
It's like
one
how
there.
I know a lot of art people. You know, I imagine Joe and Lindsay know a lot of food people.
Oh hell yeah. Considering their positionings.
Yeah, consider they work in restaurants and they, cook for a living.
Have you ever had jicama?
No.
I think it's pronounced jicama or jamaica. I don't. It's like a purplish drink made from hibiscus, I think. And it's sweet but tart, not too sweet. Kitty cat, where are we going?
I might have. I don't know.
You stay right here, kitty. But it was super sweet because Jen was gonna get like a water or something. And they were like, well, we don't have water right now, but we have jicama or jamaica or whatever they called it. Kitty, no! I can't. I was stuck in the stupid.
Wow.
But it was hella good. And I guess it's a more traditional, like a Mexican style drink that it's kind of like a horchata. It's not like horchata in the way of like the flavor,
it's not milk.
But it's.
Isn't horchata just milk and cinnamon?
I think it's like rice milk or something
yeah,
like
rice
that.
milk and cinnamon. It's delicious.
I've never been fond of it. There's nothing wrong with it.
I can only take a little bit. I can't drink a ton of it.
Yeah.
But I like horchata.
Horchata is good. I would never order it, but yeah, this stuff was. Oh boy.
If someone gave me horchata, I'd be like, yeah, I'll drink that.
Oh, crap.
And so ends the run.
Yeah. But we tried it out and it was pretty good. I guess it was kind of a more traditional drink for like Mexican cuisine. I've always seen it, but didn't know what it was. It looked good. It was kind of like a very juicy, but not super tart. Like a mix between, I'd say almost like a cranberry juice, but nowhere near that tart. And something else, kind of like a Kool-Aid almost, with it being so kind of not sweet, but appealing, refreshing.
Gotcha.
Cool. What is with the
I think it has 2 HP now.
Yeah. Well, crap. It's over there. Whoop. It was tasty stuff. I added it to the remainder of my. No, kitty. I added to the remainder of my
you mean hamster?
tea today. Oh yeah,
which
hamster.
is a giant ass hamster.
It's a joy bowl. Added it to the rest of my matcha.
Is that what it is, Retro?
Tea.
A corn drink with cinnamon and chocolate bits in it?
Is it corn? I always thought it was friggin'. I
think maybe it changes too, depending on who's making it.
I always thought it was rice.
Too.
It always looked kind of ricey. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, it might be.
I never got that corn.
I never got that
corn flavor off of it.
Yeah, I've never got the corn flavor either. Maybe there's different versions of horchata?
I'm sure. Oh, no. I didn't do it. Fuck you. I hope you fall. I hope that guy kills you. So will they hurt him? Oh, he dead. He's not dead, but...
He's not dead, but he's...
oh, crap.
He's minding his own business somewhere else. Steal all his stuff.
Loser. Oh, shit. Can he go through? Can I get that?
Yeah, I think if you pick it up.
What? No!
Yeah, you got it.
I don't know what it is. It didn't show me the dang diddly thing for it. Ooh. Oh, crap. Can I not do it while I'm in the air? I can't. Hi, kitty. Oh, crap. Kitty, we're in some bad news here, kitty.
Bad news bears are about to break down the party. Why don't you take those out first?
Yeah. Well, I didn't. I have to carry the kitty down, or the axe, and I really don't want to get rid of the axe, you know.
Pickaxe, yeah.
What if I can do this? What if I can
Yeah,
time it right?
he isn't a
Dang it.
pickle jack.
Not hit the kitty. Kitty, go away. Go away, kitty. Go back.
That's some really good skulls.
There we go. Now kitty can come down.
Watch out for that guy.
He'll be fine. Oh god, kitty, don't jump into spikes. Well, nothing I could have done there.
Dang old cat.
Dang old kitty.
Horchata is a rice, vanilla, and cinnamon milk drink
That
usually
sounds right.
made with a non-dairy milk.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Sounds right, Kaiser.
Yeah.
That's, at least in California or Cali,
yeah.
that's how I've tasted
How
it.
we've experienced it.
Well,
It is kind of like the chunky rice. Almost looks
It's
like
good,
tapioca-esque,
Sarah.
but
Yeah.
very thinned.
very thin. It's good, Sarah, but it's not that good. Cinnamon's nice, but it's not the end-all, be-all.
I don't care for cinnamon that much. I think that's the main drawback
I
for
do
me.
like cinnamon, but
It matches well
yeah.
in that. God damn it. Okay, you can't even open up the. Can't even go through the door before you get your ass
No.
beat.
Cinnamon's also just one of those things I know that in, especially in Latin culture, it's used a lot.
Oh yeah. Oh
A
yeah.
lot of their sweets have cinnamon in it. Cinnamon and caramel are huge.
Makes sense. Sugar and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whee! Go down. I need to jump on these
It is
bad
good,
boys'
Pat.
heads.
And
Point.
I'm sorry that you have that allergy.
Yeah, but if it's made with not a milk, it might be feasible that you can drink it.
You can still have it
If you were
just without
interested.
the cinnamon, probably.
Oh, you're not. Wait,
Sarah's allergic to cinnamon.
Sarah's allergic to it. I thought you were talking about Pat earlier, because Pat
No.
has milk and cheese like allergy type stuff,
Oh,
or at least
lactose.
it reacts to her. What was it, Pat? Your bones and joints and stuff. What's it called? Arthritis?
Yeah, I love cinnamon in my oatmeal. Little cinnamon, little bit of vanilla drops, bam. Got some good ass oatmeal right there.
Gotta get some. Gotta get some. Oh, kitty! No, I didn't mean to grab the right one.
Still alive at least.
Yeah, I gotta get a little maple in there or something.
I mean, yeah, it'd be nice, but I don't have any.
Oh,
All I have is vanilla and cinnamon, so it's like, all right, that'll work.
I thought you were talking about your idealized version.
No, it's literally what's the quickest thing I can make in the morning before class. Insta oatmeal, squirt a little bit of vanilla drops in there, and throw in some cinnamon. Bam.
Come on.
Instant breakfast.
Mm-hmm. You can get some of that carnation instant breakfast too and mix it in as well to get extra vitamins and stuff.
Yeah, I guess I could.
I'm not gonna be able to get that dang diddly thing. There's no point. I already made it this far.
What if against the kitten? I don't know. We freed it this time.
Yeah, we freed it. It's just sometimes it gets stuck in a loop where you're just like, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, you could probably substitute the cinnamon with chocolate, like cocoa.
Mm-hmm.
That would probably actually work just fine.
Hell
Cinnamon's just the traditional one, but yeah, you could honestly use any kind of spice or sweet in there and still get like basically the same thing. The cinnamon helps it, but the cinnamon doesn't like make or break horchata.
Beast mode, hit F5. Or lower your...
No,
your
because
stuff,
the
maybe.
part about the horchata is not so much the cinnamon, like though it adds to it, it's the milky like flavor of it more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically just a really sweet drink.
Horchata wouldn't be the same without the cinnamon.
Yeah, it would
I'll
be
say that.
different. Yeah, but
3,000... Oh, 1,200. I'm gonna take the machine.
wait, oh, that's right. This is a new run. I forgot you died.
Yeah. I see. Does that just slam down when you grab it? I'm gonna have to test that one out when I... Oh, okay.
I
The
get
opportunity.
why the characters don't grab it, but
Grab what?
the sword.
Oh, because the
It
character model?
floats. Yeah, I get why, but
I'm okay with it. Just because it might interact with things or the grabbing mechanics a little bit too
Yeah.
weirdly, you know?
it's just
I don't personally have a problem with it.
it bothers me,
That's fine.
especially if all the characters are around the same height.
I don't want to go in there, but I do want that
You
gold.
should always animate the handle, and then just that way, like whatever. The only thing that changes is like the
I
tips of
suppose.
them.
Yeah.
But I think they're also just trying to keep
That
consistent with the
that
original
doesn't look
design.
good.
Just open it.
I can't. I don't have the key, but I can.
There's a
I
bear.
could probably bomb
What is
it.
this, altered beast?
Oh, that didn't work.
Oh, but you found some jewels.
It does look kind of like that, huh? Like a druid.
Yeah.
Well, the key's all the way back up there. I'm gonna need another bomb to get to it. I'm just gonna say fuck it for now. Ah! 'Cause I got this. I got the sword, and I like the sword.
I'd say there's enough ingredients in that horchata if you're just changing the cinnamon for something else that it's still like a version of horchata.
Oh yeah, you can have horchata without cinnamon. It'd be like having a taco with turkey instead of beef or chicken. It's like, okay, but it's still a taco.
It's still a taco.
You know,
or
even potato. Like
potatoes,
they do that within their own communities
or
as well.
mushrooms,
So.
you know, substitutions. Yeah. I know you don't like mushrooms, but I love mushrooms.
No, I don't think you missed much, Jack. We died. At any moment, I could just die. You just have a death run. And I think I died. It depends on when you exited, or the game messed up on you, or the stream messed up on you. But I don't have all that backpack and stuff from the shopkeep anymore, because that was a different run. Nice. This thing opens everything except for those special chests that I saw for the very first time. So, turkey. Gotcha. I don't think I need a gun. I've got this. How much is the gun? 1100? It's the freeze rate. Freeze rate doesn't kill either, though. Spike shoes. I will take that. I will take the spike shoes. Thank you, sir. It does extra damage when I land on stuff. Oh, kitty, I'm coming for you. I just need to figure out how to get down to it. Turkey, let's go. You take the fall damage, turkey. Oh, it just straight up stops. Please don't jump off. Oh! Okay, so we can Yoshi it.
Yeah.
Nice. I was hoping it wouldn't kill the turkey. Turk, be tamed. I need to find the exit real quick.
Yeah, now it's literally tamed.
Yup. Oh! That's not the right way. How do I get out of here? I need to put this cat away so I can go back and grab my dang machete. Oh, kitty! I got you, kitty. Hold on. No, the bat! Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Oh, fucking hell!
I'm impatient, too, when it comes to that.
I don't know what I was supposed to do there, then. Oh, God.
Me either.
Oh, come on! Why can't I grab it? I can't grab it because it's on the ledge here.
Yeah.
And I can't.
It's dead, too.
Yeah, but still. Well, I'll grab my machete then before I get out of here. I'm going to be running out of time. Damn, that sucks. Oh, time to get out. At least the cat saved me from getting hurt. And in the end, isn't that what it's all about?
Killing all the animals? Sure.
Making sure that you don't get killed. Oh! I tried to jump over it, too.
That was perfect timing, too.
Why would they put it there? So, like, you literally just can't do it.
It's the perfect animal run. You killed all the animals.
All animals dead run.
Including the sloth.
Challenge run. That needs to be the last one I kill. Because reasons. Oh!
Your cat did die for nothing.
Oh! Okay, fastest run ever. 9 seconds. 12 seconds.
Dang.
Oh my god. This game is brutal. Oh, come on!
Yar. This is why I'm not playing it.
Everything in every pod has been a freaking animal or an enemy or something. There we go. Alrighty.
Accurate, Jack. Accurate.
It's called Jackurate.
Yeah.
Oh, 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 hop, 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 hop. Yeah! Fuckers.
I have no idea what AGDQ is.
Game's done quick.
Yeah, but it said Chris killed the animals. Oh.
The challenge run. Kill
Game's done
all
quick.
animals run.
Oh, okay. 39 seconds.
Yep. If you get that like a weird space of like just enemies and stuff being real mean and arrows set up to just be like, hey, no matter where you go or where you fall, you're probably just gonna die.
Yeah, that's the only annoyance when it comes to rogue games, which is one reason why I only play lights. Just for the fact that I always feel that, okay, no run is wasted because I make some progress.
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, I know the opposite feeling for this is you're learning, so that's your form of progress.
Yeah, that's what it is. And you can do
a different style.
I thought the skull was.
There's advantages to this style too, because nothing is going to be harder than what you've seen, and nothing's going to scale. So.
Oh, the puppy! Why would they put it there?
Better question, how'd the puppy get in there?
Yeah, he waited for the slow erosion of the world.
You're gonna kill it, aren't you?
I don't know my spacing. I think it's... Well, we'll see right here if it kills him or if it just gets on the square. Nope.
Oh.
I need to go around because frickin' the arrow thing right there.
Jack, I'm very similar. I like unlocking stuff in video games. It's one of my favorite things.
Well, hell yeah. It feels good to get
Which
it.
is one reason why I like roguelikes. And I like getting characters that leveled up. Even if the content scales with it, I don't know. I like unlocking shit and getting stronger.
I prefer roguelikes over roguelites over roguelikes.
Yeah. If I want a roguelike experience, I'll just play a fighting game.
On. Where you die a lot.
Yeah,
like often and
with no reward for getting better, other than just like maybe potentially
your own
better.
skill.
Yeah, just your own skill. Like if I want that experience, I'll go play that. It's nothing against these type of games.
Turkles.
I know my own personal preference.
No, I feel you. What is this, jetpack? I don't have 20,000.
I think a big part of it too, Lily, is just Rogue Legacy 2. There's so little of it now. No one's really that interested because all the hype went really fast. People played through all the content they
Fucking
had
hell!
within like 4 hours of it being uploaded.
Took the turkey with me.
It's kind of hard for it to build momentum when it's so early in early access, and they spent so long. They've been working.
I wish they held it a little bit longer in early access.
Yeah.
It had a little bit more.
I do too, but I think they were on budgets. I think it sold well, but it's hard for it to have internet hype when there's so little of the game.
Nice.
I don't regret buying it.
No. It'll be
all.
great when it comes out fully.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the meantime, it's like,
They spent a shit ton of time building the 3D models and building the archetypes and the trees and the world, but it's just not, they're not fully done yet, so they can't release a lot of it.
Yeah.
Hopefully there'll be a new
that.
update soonish.
I think they have an update expectation of like every, was it like 3 months or something like that?
Well, just for context, I mean, Hades sold okay when it went into early access.
It wasn't in an early access for like a year and a half, even after being sellable inside the Epic Game Store.
No. It just got its full release.
Yeah, but it had a 1-year contract with Epic first, and it still wasn't out of early access even after it left Epic. So it had to have at least been a year.
No, as soon as it left Epic, it was fully released.
I'm pretty sure it had like 2-3 months of not. Is Sarah here? Sarah would know.
I don't know, but they when it just started getting reviews. Like it just officially came out like a week ago. Like officially.
It was still getting tweaks, isn't it? So I don't know if it was still considered early access or not, but
the ending of early access was when it launched on Steam.
I still think it said early access on Steam, but either way.
It might have come out early access on Steam, but the full...
That's what I'm saying. It came out still as early access on Steam. It was still early access even after
but the full
embargo
release of it, like when it came out on Switch and they started doing reviews of it, was like a week ago or something like that.
Yeah, that was its full release.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no early access on Switch, right?
No, it was just that was its release.
But I mean, for any game, like that's not a thing that they do, right?
I don't think so.
I can't think of any early access on Switch that I can think of. I don't own the Switch, so I mean, like, I'm pretty... Oh, come on!
I think maybe when it's fully released, Lily, I would like to return to it. Just depends.
God damn it.
I'll be playing it one way or the other. So...
What, Hades?
No, Rogue Legacy 2.
Oh, yeah.
Regardless whether it's on the channel or not, I'm gonna play it.
Well, I mean, we gotta see if the people want it or not.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably have a poll when it's like fully out.
Oh crap! It went through the ground.
We're not going to be going back to it on the channel until it's completed.
There's no point until it's completed. Yeah. Oh come on, jump on him! Ha ha ha! Now you're dead. I wanted that kitty cat, but I didn't realize that was the way we needed to go.
I mean, that sounds close enough, Sente, that eventually it came to Steam at early access near the end.
Yeah.
And then now, when it was fully released, it was released on consoles.
Whee!
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nice. Made it. I'm gonna take you to the body donation center.
But yeah, it was in early access for like a year. Most people still really liked it when it was first in early access, more so than Rogue. But yeah, the early access games Rogue Legacy 2.
Oh.
It seems that I think there was more content in Hades when they first released on early access compared to Rogue Legacy 2. Just because in comparison, honestly, Rogue Legacy 2 looks like it's going to take like 2 years to finish.
Truthfully, from where they're at, yeah.
From where they're at, it doesn't seem like it's going to be done within a year. So it's probably going to be like 2.5 years before that game is fully done. Which sucks, but I also understand why you release things early, because they need funding.
Sente says still EA on Steam, early access on Steam. It was full when it hit console, the game changed a lot? Okay.
Yeah, so now it's fully out on Steam.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I got you. I want that pot. Gimme. Ah,
so
crap.
Hades went 1.0 on September 17th. The game went live on Steam on September 17th.
I want that cape. Spring shoes. I don't have enough money anymore. I hate how they bury the dogs and stuff. It's like, how do I get to it?
Yeah, I mean, early access games are crazy, Jack. Like, sometimes they work out really well, but they have to have a lot of content. Technically, I think when we played... What was it? Slime Rancher. In some ways, people might consider that early access. I don't know if that was actually fully finished when we first played it.
I think it was fully finished, but it had extra patches.
Yeah, they were still keeping like continuing.
But that would be like saying Hollow Knight was early access when we started playing it.
Yeah,
it wasn't. It's still like content patches and stuff.
No, yeah, it was.
The story was done up until a certain extended point.
But the Dreamer patch, like, that would have been story stuff because that helped you get the true ending, right?
Godmaster?
No, the Dreamer one. The first DLC. With the Dream Nail and stuff.
That was in base game.
Yeah, the Dream Nail was, but they added a bunch of stuff in the Dream patch. Because that patch didn't exist when we first started, and then it was added as we were playing the game.
Because there was only 4 content updates. There was Lifeblood, there was the Godmaster, there was the Grim Troop, and then there was High Blood. I'm not sure which one you're referring to.
I could have sworn that, yeah, like some of the Dreamer stuff, like the original Dream Nail was in. I'm not saying don't shake your head. I know that the Dream Nail was in the base game.
I'm fucking like, what do I do here? Is what I'm saying.
There. Okay, yeah.
I'm sitting here trying to be like, how do I get down? There's only one path.
Yeah, I don't know about
to fucking get to beating this boss.
My apologies.
Or getting down to the next level.
Hades released in early access on Epic in December 2018. It released in early access on Steam on December 2019.
Like I just said, sometimes these levels set you up for failure right off the bat.
The game released fully in both locations on September 2020. So Epic 2018 and then December 2019 for Steam. Yeah, that sounds about right. Regardless, like, I don't typically pick up early access games, but I just really like Rogue Legacy too, and I wanted to see them finish that game. So I said, I'm going to buy it because I'm going to support them. And I'm going to do the same thing for Darkest Dungeon 2. It's different. Like, if they'd never made a game, I wouldn't be supporting it, honestly, just because I want to know, unless they have a track record type of deal. I didn't support Hades until it was fully done.
It was also partially because of Epic.
I mean, you have the qualms with Epic. I don't really have as much of a qualm with it as you do.
Okay.
I have more of a qualm with Epic when it's a large studio doing it versus an indie studio. Indie studios don't bother me when they make deals of that nature. It sucks, but I understand it from a business standpoint.
Selling the early access early?
Huh?
Selling the early access exclusivity?
Yeah, that doesn't, like, if it's a small indie studio, it doesn't bother me, especially when you're trying to secure funding for your team and make sure that it can stay together. But when big companies do that stuff, I don't really dig it because they easily can get the funding. They have guaranteed almost in some ways, like, hey, you're multi-release on console, you're a big studio, you shouldn't have to. And some could argue that maybe they have more overhead to worry about, but I don't really buy that type of deal. But when it's a small studio of like 8 people and you want to make sure that you all can continue working together, it sucks, but you know, at the same time.
Well, How big is Supergiant? I always figured they
They're
were
like
a little,
they're
little
like
bigger.
8 people, 15
they made
people maybe.
Fucking Bastion.
They're
made
about the size of this-
Transistor. They
yeah.
made. Ooh, I was hoping to jump in time.
They're about the size of the studio that I worked at when I worked on Cy Cooper 4.
They made Pyre. They made.
Yeah, they're not like
Hades.
Meat Boys like small, but like they're definitely not a big studio.
I just assume they were able to at least like achieve funding by now for all
Yeah,
of
but
their
it comes down
successes
to
in
like
the
if you
past.
have like guaranteed and you know that when it fully launches, it's gonna be for everybody and you're not gonna like leave it platform exclusive to that thing. You know, I can see what their train of thought was, where they're like, hey, we can make sure we secure funding.
Oh crap!
I think Pyre did okay, but Pyre I don't think did that great. It wasn't like...
As far as I know, it didn't.
Yeah, like Pyre, and then I don't think even Transistor didn't do as well as Bastion.
No,
Bastion was their
was
big
their
thing.
hit. Yeah.
And I don't know, if I'm in charge of an indie studio and I'm given that opportunity and I can guarantee that my team has funding and they don't have to stress out, I'm gonna take that offer. No questions. Like, as long as I'm able to fully release it on every platform afterwards and do what I want with it and own the rights to the like game.
That's another big part.
Yeah, like they didn't self-publish Bastion, and they
Didn't even see that.
I think they self-published Transistor and Pyre. But yeah, it's when big studios do like Borderlands. That did not sit well with me.
Barnacle dropping in the 150
Yeah.
corgs. Thank you.
Like the Borderlands going exclusive on Epic bothered
come
me
on.
a lot, to the point where like, I'm not gonna pay for your game. You guys would have sold Borderlands 3 and sold millions of copies on any console. You didn't have to do it, you know, that way. Instead, you're really just bolstering it. And then there's also all this other stuff with that
Supergiant
studio.
has 20 employees as of the last update.
Yeah,
they
that's
gave.
not that. That's about the size of what
Goddamn.
GhostBot is. You know,
Purple. Got you, baby.
20 is still considered a small studio, especially when you think of like Insomniac, like who makes Spider-Man, which is like 400 to 500 people.
That's AAA though.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. That's why AAA
that's
studios.
the big difference. Yeah.
Yeah, when AAA studios do it, it bothers me, especially ones that have the pedigree, where it's like, hey, you know Borderlands 3 is going to sell. You're not really worried about it. You're just getting more money out of it.
Sometimes that's what you need. Money.
Yeah. I mean, they're a business, so at the end of the day, but it
Sit here,
didn't
puppy.
sit well with me with that. So there's different ways that I draw the line myself.
So what about the predatory practices of Epic in general for doing that, where they
I mean,
hunt
yeah.
exclusivity deals?
Yeah, like that was another reason why I didn't buy Hades on there. So I was just like, I don't really like what Epic was doing in general. It's not giving a pass. The only reason I was giving,
Oh crap!
the only thing I'm giving a pass to for
He got
Supergiant
fucking
was
stuck in the web. You stupid fuck.
Yeah. A lot of that stuff popped up probably after Supergiant had made the deal for Hades going exclusive. Like, you make those deals way in advance. So probably when they like...
You think they did though?
Yeah, honestly, you build prototype builds. They probably had that stuff like around and then made a deal with Epic. Epic probably honestly approached them for their next game. Way like when they were thinking into doing it. Some of those deals get made years in advance. So... If that deal was already in place, where like they were probably like, well, we're committed to it. Now in retrospect, I don't know if they would do it again.
I mean, it just feels weird that they stayed in early access and that they sold the early access for exclusivity. It's like, kind of thought the game would be done by the time they left early access. Like, what did Epic win by doing that?
I mean, Epic needed shit, so they were approaching probably a ton of people. And Supergiant at that point, regardless whether you love Pirate, probably had a good pedigree. Like they'd made Bastion, they'd made Transistor, all games that even Pirate did critically well. Like amongst critics, it was a highly rated game.
How in the hell?
So they were probably in the midst of making Hades.
Yeah.
And before all this Epic Store stuff, you know, Epic had a pretty good reputation before this whole thing kind of went down, at least in the public eye.
Did they?
I mean, with the Unreal Engine and stuff of that nature, for the most part, there wasn't too much. Gearbox, on the other hand, hasn't had a great reputation in the last like 3 years, 4 years.
I was
now obviously
pretty sure that just after they sold it or whatever, partially to Tencent, and up to that point, when they were still a small company, that they were.
Epic's
God
been
damn
big
it!
for a long time.
Well, yeah, they weren't even always just this. They were a game studio previously. Haha!
I mean, they're still a game studio.
No, but I mean, like, they were like an indie studio type deal earlier with their people.
They were independent, but I wouldn't call them
I don't
indie.
think they had more than 20, 30 people.
Are we talking about Supergiant, or are we
No, we're talking about Epic, early Epic.
Epic's been, like, 25 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. When I said they started, I don't think they started as any kind of, like, super develop. God fucking damn it!
They definitely started like
any kind of like super developer or anything like that. Compared to now, yeah.
They've been huge for at least the last like 20 years.
Well, yeah. Oh god.
That like their main thing has been the Unreal Engine that they've sold to so many studios. So they had connections with all the studios, and for the most part, everyone's been using their software to develop games since like you can go back as far as the PS2. Maybe even PS1, whenever they developed the Unreal Engine for the first time. It became obviously huge in popularity around the 360 and PS3 generation. I think everything was using Unreal 2 at that point, or maybe Unreal 3. I think we're currently on Unreal 4.
Sarah's pretty informed about Epic too. She was helping me understand a lot of it for one of the games that were... What game was that, Sarah? When we were talking about it for possibility of Couchlink's Choice back when Epic was still... just before, not even just before, but they still hadn't been like...
Because the 10-cent buyout was like...
It wasn't even a full buyout. It was like 20%, right?
It was like 20%, but that wasn't...
I might be thinking of a different developer.
That was like 3 or 4 years ago. That wasn't too long ago. That was like when Tencent first started its rampage of like just buying developers. Yeah, when Cliffy B left Epic, that's around the time, which is about 2011. And he wasn't the reason that they stayed what they were. It's just around that time that he left. Sarah's right. Like that's when a lot of the style
started happening.
That's when a lot of the style of the studio and they, because Cliffy B I think originally was working on Fortnite. This is way back when it was a zombie survival game.
Yeah, until they took the idea for
before they took
setup.
the PUBG current setup. Yeah, where you built forts and tried to survive zombie apocalypse. The art style was always cartoony, but yeah. So I'd say around 2011, 2012, that's when Epic started taking turns, but it didn't have like the negative connotations as much until like Tencent started taking over, and
Tencent's highly predatory.
Yeah.
So
a lot of that stuff.
And they fucking rip IPs off left and right. So when I see that they're taking exclusivity and stuff like that, it's like, damn, man.
It sucks. Like I'm seeing from a studio standpoint, like Supergiant, I'm not gonna fault them to the point, but I will hold Epic accountable to be like, hey, I'm not buying stuff on your store because I don't really like the practices you guys are doing.
There's also the security issues back in the day. But not that those are exclusive just to them. You know, they didn't buy the exclusivity to that.
I think if you're an indie studio now, I'm still not, like, if you're a small studio, like 20 person, even up to like even 50, I'd be like, if you made a deal, I'd be like, I get it business-wise. Game development is fucking crazy. So if you have a chance of securing funding for your team and trying to like secure their livelihood, I get it.
Oh, come on. Still hit the puppy. I did everything I could to save puppy.
But at the same time...
No!
It's not like Steam is like perfectly clean either, but at least...
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not like it was exclusively them who did those things.
But no, I'm not really for...
But we don't see a lot of those practices quite as much
on Steam.
On Steam. Now, they definitely do happen, and I'm sure it was way more egregious prior to then. And Steam is so big, I'm not aware of a whole ton of them about what's going on with Steam specifically.
Right. Steam
I'm sure there's a dozen for every time Epic had something go down like that. You know.
And Epic does have a better cut for developers, so I think that's another thing that incentivized Supergiant. They told them like, hey, Steam takes a larger cut out of your game's purchases. We're going to give you more money. So like, get up. For all the issues they were having, it was also probably seemed like a very freely open hey, for developers, this seems like a good deal. And maybe Steam didn't bruise, maybe I don't know, maybe Supergiant went to Epic, not Epic, but went to Steam, was like, hey, well, what's your offer? And they probably didn't offer them the same. So they're like, well, we're going to release it anyways.
Yup.
And when we fully release it, it's going to be everywhere.
Skeleton key. I'm going to assume the skeleton key can open anything, so here? And hopefully that continues forward.
Yeah, Sarah says, my biggest problem with Epic thing is that they would have had my full support in making a PC sales platform that supports developers better than Steam did
I'm sorry,
until
I didn't mean
they
to hit
started
you.
making anti-consumer decisions. Yeah, I think that was another key thing for
Is this guy stealing my money?
both of us too.
Hey,
like,
fucker!
so
Hey!
he stole your pickaxe. So
I just bought that.
when Sony or Nintendo makes a game exclusive,
Oh, he's just collecting all my shit.
yeah, I'm totally fine with like, hey, Nintendo's like, yeah, Zelda's only on Nintendo platforms. Well, of course it's only because you own the property. Of course
That would make sense. Yeah, it's not predatory to do that kind of stuff with your own IPs
it's your
and stuff.
own IPs. It's when they're buying up IPs and stuff. It's like, oh, this game that's you typically always been multi-platform is now only single platform, and you don't.
No, help!
It's not like your thing. Like, if it'd been Gears of War by Epic, and they're like, it's only on Xbox. Like, well, yeah, it's their property. They're allowed to what they do, but I'm also allowed as a consumer to be like, all right, I'm not game then.
Anything that empowers the consumer, I'm all for.
Yeah. And like we said before with the Mario thing, hey, it's your money. Like, you know, you spend it how you want. That's literally your right. Like, if you don't feel comfortable with a certain thing, don't. But I'm also not going to trash on someone for, you know, buying games on Epic. It's like, okay, that's their prerogative.
Ooh.
There's much greater evils in the world for me to hold other people accountable to. I just know that me personally, it's like, yeah, I'm not. Until Epic decides to stop with some of its predatory practices, you will not be finding me downloading the Epic Store on my computer.
I was gonna ask, yeah, wait, how did you get that then? But it's right. God damn it, bounced on the fuck. You bought it on.
Yeah, I bought Hades on Switch.
On Switch, yeah. God damn it.
Like I said, I wanted to support Supergiant, but I'm not gonna.
Little gerbil.
Yeah.
How do I get you? I can't get them unless I have sticky bombs. Can I just straight drop that? I can. Awesome.
Yeah, GOG seems pretty good too.
GOG and Itch and
Itch is good. Like, yeah, it just, especially when PC is mostly known as an open platform, when it gets exclusive
even
things
the Amazon
like that.
games thing, while predatory as Amazon, it's not the game store. Is nothing wrong with it.
But at the end of the day, you know, they made Borderlands 3. It's their property. They're allowed to do what they want. But at the same time,
God damn it.
Because Epic had been so shady with a lot of their shit, like security issues and stuff of that nature, it's like, well, I guess we're not going to play Borderlands. And I was okay with that, but I know it was a big bummer for Chris, and it was a bummer for Mike, too, because they both liked that franchise.
I love Borderlands.
Yeah. I was personally done after 2. I was like, that was fun, but I had no interest of going back.
I wanted to play it, and it would have been a short stint, but it's fine that we didn't. Oh, God!
I mean, at the end of the day, there's only so much we can cover.
Yeah.
We already cover so much. Like,
God damn it.
Even had we, like, Hades probably wouldn't even fit in our schedule, even if we had decided to play it. Like, it's a roguelike game. It's super long. You have to keep on grinding a ton of hours. It's like a Darkest Dungeon, and we've already got our schedule full. So, even if we had decided to play it, it's like, well, tons of people are already playing it now. I'm just going to enjoy it on my own.
Nah, not worth it now.
Yeah.
God damn, this game is hard. Is there like a ghost spot every level?
So the thing is, Sarah, I really liked 2 though. Like, I actually really enjoyed it.
2 is way better than 1.
I liked it more than 1. It wasn't a quality thing that made me stop liking Borderlands. I'm just not a big first-person shooter person in general. I don't really like FPSs that much. In terms of gameplay style, they're really not my favorite. I'm not really that good at them. I prefer third-person games. So, you know, Borderlands 2 came out, and then Borderlands 3 was almost like a decade later or something. Maybe only like half a decade. It felt like a decade.
I don't know. I was hoping The Rock would be able to block
I think
me.
like Borderlands 2 came out like 2011, 2010.
This fucker's gonna kill me.
And Borderlands 3 came out what? 2018?
I don't know.
2019? Something
Borderlands
like that.
3?
Yeah.
I want to say 2019.
Because I know they released a couple other ones in between there.
Well, there was
but they weren't the.
There was the Handsome Jack type deal thing.
Yeah, there was the Handsome Jack, and then there was
what
like.
a good fucking villain.
I liked him as a villain. Yeah, like I said, I liked Borderlands 2 more than 1, and I liked. I liked both those games, but by the time the third one came out, there'd been so much time that had passed, and just not really caring about first-person shooters, and then you topple on the Epic stuff. It's just like, all right, I'll pass. I had a bunch of friends that played it too.
I'm gonna kill this guy before I get in there. So Chris, the way the cursor works is that when you break it, the ghost instantly gets summoned, but if you bring it up and bring it to the end of the tunnel, you can break before then. And it always has a 4. Okay, I saw no reason to do it up until then, simply because I was like, what's the point of exploding it then? But if it always has a nice gem, then totally worth it.
Try and set your video quality lower, Beast, if that helps.
I don't know if they can or can't on Twitch. I was hearing some people say that they can't.
Might be an issue.
But we're only streaming at 720.
Yeah.
Like, we can't go lower.
Yeah, we can't go to 540.
Punched you
that
in the
would be
butt.
not worth it.
Oh, go underground, go underground, go underground, go underground, go underground. Got you stuck. Fuck.
But yeah, back to the Hollow Knight thing. Yeah, I don't know with the DLC. So much of that just changed while we were playing. Like, it doesn't really matter.
Well,
I definitely wouldn't call it early access, though. You're right.
No, that was more of a content update.
Yeah.
And there was 4 of them.
I would say that the game is almost...
No, don't go down.
It's not completely different, but because of High Blood and all that other stuff that got put into the game, it's almost a completely different game. In terms of experience.
Well, experience, yeah, compared to everything past that
Compared to
point.
everything past it. Like, now you're definitely playing the best version of it. But it was already really good when it first
God damn
came
it,
out.
I don't want it down. I'm going to miss it again. Well, that's it.
Yeah. Next room.
I hate the throw mechanics. They're so fucking, like, wonk.
It's like the same thing how we feel about Blizzard. You know, we loved Overwatch when it was first out, but the more and more Blizzard tended to do shady stuff as a company.
1500.
And then on top of that, the way they just kind of refused to balance the game in a way that was fun for casual players, we're like, all right, we're done.
No, they wanted to cater to their.
They only wanted to cater to the
no!
esports crowd instead of catering
the
to
competitive
the whole,
crowd.
Yeah.
Instead of the majority of it. And at that rate, it's like,
You can cater to everybody. Like, you should be catering to the entire crowd because
no!
The competitive community will find ways to be competitive in because they like the game.
Oh crap! I didn't mean to do that.
Like, you know, they balance fighting games around some top level competitors, but they also balance around like the whole, like regular normal players too.
The whole.
Yeah.
Okay, it didn't. That was a good test. It didn't destroy my rope. I was really curious if that was gonna destroy my rope or not.
Yeah.
And now that it didn't, I am satisfied. Now I know a little bit more about the game.
Yeah, you can't balance a game just for one specific crowd.
You know, like, I want to balance it towards the highest skill people out there. It's like, okay, but that's 10% of your crowd, and you're telling everyone else to just like, yeah, get good and keep trying.
Perfect example was in Final Fantasy XIV for Heaven's Ward. They had their high tier raids for the AA for A Realm Reborn, which is the first remake of 14. Was really well balanced. It was hard, but most people could do it. It wasn't so out of reach that it was impossible. But the player base complained that it wasn't hard enough, so they said, well, we'll just make it a lot harder, and then we'll add a story mode, which is so easy. And they ended up pleasing nobody.
Yeah.
Eventually,
crap, I don't even have any bombs. Gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh,
eventually, they got to a place in that game where now they have the story mode, which is fairly easy, and anybody can just go through it, experience the story of the raids, and enjoy themselves.
Well, here's the thing, Sensei. With the band guy about Hong Kong, Tencent has partial fucking support and ownership over Blizzard. It's partial.
Yeah.
But that fucked with their investors. So that's why they did that. And
that's why
that was if I remember correctly, that was about the time where I was like, okay, Blizzard launcher done.
That was the last. That was the last straw. Just the way they treated that announcer. It was kind of like, all right, cool. You are on. It was. They had done Don't You Have Phones, which was privileged, and like, come on. And then on top of that,
but we didn't have phones though.
Yeah. Just the loss of touch and the way they were acting kind of contributed to it a lot. There was a lot of reasons. It wasn't just one.
They had a
thing.
lot of problems that showed over time.
Over like the course of like a year
how they really
and a
cared
half.
about things, or at least their fan base.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even mean to do that.
You saw where their priorities lied, and like I still think the art direction for Overwatch is great. I still love seeing animations and stuff up, but I'm not gonna be playing Overwatch 2. I have no. It's a bummer.
Overwatch 2 is even just like it's just an update, right?
It's just an update.
Oh man,
which,
puppy.
From what I know,
I'm gonna have to drop a bomb in here.
But yeah, 14 does.
I don't even have a bomb.
Yeah, 14 does a really great job now, where they finally found the middle ground where.
Please survive.
Hey,
no, get that out of here.
You know, they have this story mode They have the medium tier level, which is harder content, which has good, like, the better gear.
No!
And then now occasionally they'll release, like, super hard, ridiculously, like, fine-tuned fights. But they'll only do a couple of those, so that way the community that wants really interesting, difficult content is satisfied. The average raider is satisfied, and the person that just wants to play through the story is satisfied. They finally found the middle ground.
That's awesome. That's perfect. I think that's what really helps out. Like a fan base, when people are really wanting to play the game, but they need accessibility options, and not in the way of like, we need access to everything. We're gonna just push an X to QuickTime event through the final boss. It's like, no, that's not what anybody wants.
For context, a lot of people ended up quitting raiding in 14, and if you're not raiding in 14,
you're not getting the best gear.
You're not getting the best gear, and then a lot of people feel disincentivized and they just flat out quit the game. I was leading a raid during Heaven's Word, and I went through like 8 members in that time, and eventually by the time it got to the end, I was so tired of raiding, I was like, I'm done.
I hear the beating of drums.
So it forced me to go into casual mode, and I've been casual for the last
more fun
6 years, and I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me.
Hey, T dropping in the Korg. Thank you, T.
But it's a good example of like, hey, the 14 developers actually listen to their audience, but the problem is
here's the
they
thing
listened too hard the first time into the wrong audience.
They're working on it though, right? Because 14 wasn't even in the same game back in the day. Goddamn skeleton.
Which is why 16 is going to be amazing, because
and they listened to it, and then they fixed things. So it was like, oh shit, I didn't expect that. That's how that broke down. Okay.
No, me either. No, Yoshi P.
They're pretty good at listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately they did what Blizzard did, which is they listened to esports crowd only, which they listen to hardcore players most.
Ones,
when they did Heaven's Word, and they realized we went too far, and they adjusted it.
we have to go back.
Yeah. Whereas,
oh no, I didn't see it. Help!
The Overwatch team just kind of went flat out, nah. We're gonna keep listening to this crowd and ignore our casuals. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, then I'm not gonna play, and you just let it continue to be toxic.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Yeah.
Who's the guy for Blizzard?
Jeff Kaplan.
Jeff Kaplan. I wanted to call him John,
no.
and I was like, that's not right. Jeff Kaplan. I despise. If he's making all the decisions like he says he is, it's just like, dude,
you're not
making good decisions. Like, change things up, homeboy.
I don't even really believe a lot of it is on top. Is him, and some
it's just,
of it
he's the figurehead.
He's the figurehead.
It's like, well, who else am I gonna be like? Yo,
it's
I don't
clearly
like the choices.
You got to support the esports crowd because that's where we're gonna make the money. And
because they don't make the money off of casuals. They sell the game once, and then it's minus
that, and the predatory
stuff.
practice of like loot boxes on Overwatch was getting to the point where it's like, cool, I unlocked cash, but it's never enough to actually buy a skin.
Yeah, exactly.
That was another contributing factor. The cash.
I had a ton of stuff too. Like, and it was just like, oh, all the dupes that I would keep getting. It's like, it's not worth it. I'll never get the thing I want. Like, oh, and even if I don't get it, well, you could just save up money. It's like, no, I can't. Because it takes like 700 boxes to get enough to buy a fucking skin.
It takes like 10 hours just to earn a skin. And at that point, you're playing a gacha game, and fuck gacha games.
Oh, okay, Puppy came in with me.
Some people I know are really getting into Genshin, and my friends are trying. I'm like, I'm not playing another gacha game. I'm sorry. Give me a game that's fully done, and that's the product. I don't want any more loot boxes. I don't want to have to buy characters when I play the game. Just let me buy the game.
Fucking Jeff Kaplan's a total weeb for Genji. And it's just like, okay, so I see then. You'll never nerf or never do anything because it's the competitive esport thing. So it's like,
he's the esport.
All right, man.
He's the esport shining knight.
Yeah.
So
he's the esport boy. So it's like, okay, well, but if Genji just keeps actively being a threat, and the only people that counter him are things that you'll get fucking yelled at for using. Then I'm not gonna have fun in this game anymore.
Yeah. When you can't even have fun in casual matches because no one wants to try and then they get mad at you for like wanting to win. It's
quick
just because it's a casual doesn't mean I want to just throw the match because people are like, well, I'm in here practicing for competitive. It's like,
stop caring about your score then, bud.
Yeah, competitive sucks because it's like, well, I don't want to play competitive because I don't want to be. I'm not that good, I'm not.
That's why you want
to
go to quick play,
which is why I'm in quick play, and I just
wait.
want to enjoy the match.
Okay, I guess you can't remove the chest, huh? Can I take this guy inside and maybe? Oh,
that makes
no.
sense, Sarah.
What
That
the
he was
hell
a
am I doing
high-end
here?
EverQuest player that played competitive rating in PvP. It's just, you know, if that's the game they're building,
hell are you
that's
supposed to do in
fine.
here?
It's just, it's not the game that I'm gonna be playing. You probably need some special key for it.
Yeah.
Probably the one you were finding
No, that's what it looks
previously.
like. Yeah. That's what it looks like. And I believe someone did say that.
Yeah, Kaiser, the voice chat was so toxic too in Overwatch.
Oh,
it
God,
got
yeah.
into the levels of,
Fucking bastard.
like we're saying, like
Oh,
for the
don't
longest
jump down.
time in competitive, I mean not competitive, but even in quick play,
Oh yeah, when quick play is toxic, it's like, okay, there's
Yeah.
just no safe
they didn't have
spot
like
to hang out with friends anymore at all
Yeah.
for any of this. Okay. Oh, you punk ass bitch!
Yeah, they wouldn't give you, like, there was no role picks, and people would immediately pick DPS, and even when you pick healer, they'd say why you're playing that healer or why you're
I
playing
get that all the
tank.
time. Yeah. My favorites were Junkrat and Symmetra, even prior update Symmetra, and people were like, we need a tank, so I learned Orisa, and then they were like, oh, I have Orisa. It's like, dude, we're in quick play. Shut the fuck up.
It's
And they're
the
like, you
same-
need to change.
yeah.
Fine, I changed to Junkrat. That's not a tank. Yeah, well, nothing's gonna fucking satisfy you. So eat a dick later.
Yeah, and playing Zenyatta was my favorite healer, and people were like, get off Zenyatta, he's trash. And I'd be like, okay, cool, I'll just play
I thought we were in
Junkrat
quick
then.
play, yo.
Yeah. I'm willing to heal because I would like to win, and the best part's like when I'd heavy carry the team
Oh, you stay right there, bud.
and just wreck houses in Yana and be like, oh, cool.
No, no, no. Yeah.
Silver, and gold in healing, and, you know, did well in kills. Huh. It's like we needed a healer to win that match on the payload. Weird. It's like, I don't mind playing tank or healer in PvP games. I have no problem with it. But as soon as you tell me, like, hey, don't play this, don't play this because it's not meta, it's
God
like,
damn it, don't
all
kill the
right,
gerbil.
now we have a problem. Do you want to play healer then? Oh, no, you're not. You're not going to play healer? You're going to play McCree again for the 8th match?
Or,
All right, I guess we won't have a healer then.
Yeah. No, it got to the point where I was just like, all right, I'm done with this fucking game.
You
man.
were getting so mad at it all the time that I
It was
like,
also like,
yeah.
I only played it if Mike was on.
Yeah.
You know, because it was just like, originally, what the idea was for the channel was something to play games with friends on.
Yep.
And that at the time was Overwatch, but
yeah.
Overwatch was not a channel good Let's Play, so
It didn't
you know
fit,
it didn't
yeah.
fit
We weren't
appropriately, so
twitching.
we didn't do that. But that was so I have that to thank, you know, for helping be a part of bringing the channel about.
And that is a life motto, Kaiser. If it isn't fun, why bother? It's the same thing I tell my art students.
I have so little time. It better be fun. If it's not fun, then
Yeah.
I'm done. Like that's
Yeah.
it.
It's why we're picky about the games that we play too. Not only do we want something that everyone's gonna like here and is gonna want to watch.
This is fucking fun. As
But
frustrating as it is, this is fucking fun.
Yeah, we also want to pick good games because, hey,
Oh, you can just hit those?
we're committing
Oh,
our
Jesus.
time. We want to enjoy it too, and I think it's more enjoyable for
Turkey.
everyone when we enjoy it as well.
Yeah. Oh, Turkey, look out.
Like both of us are always busy, so if we're gonna be playing stuff, I want to at least enjoy what I'm looking at.
Yeah. No, I get you. Kitty, no, you're in a bad spot. You're in a bad
Yeah.
kitty spot. No, don't want that.
I hear the same thing about Team Fortress 2, Sente.
Tuff
I
two?
played it a while. I played it for a bit too, but
Oh, crap.
same thing. No one would ever play healer. I would always be stuck as healer, or I'd always
don't
be
kill
stuck
Kitty.
as
Don't
tank.
kill Kitty.
And I don't have a problem playing
No,
healer
no,
or tank. But when everyone is always auto picking,
What an absolute shit show that was.
yeah, that was. A
What was
crazy
this supposed
one.
to like? I had to jump on the
don't know.
ground, then you jump on the turkey, and the turkey's slamming around,
Yeah.
and things punching. It's like, whoa, okay, so I'll just die.
It's the problem with like, eventually Overwatch fixed its problem by having you be able to queue in like an MMO with
Like
your
roll
healer
queue
or tank,
stuff?
like roll queue. And I get it. Playing DPS is more fun.
Yeah, but when the
quote-unquote.
tanks end up doing as much damage as the DPS, if not more, it's like...
I know, that's why air quotes, where it's like, I think playing tanks is fun. I play
Well,
think
what I'm saying
playing.
is they can't see you, so
Yeah.
it's like, yeah.
I
let's
like playing.
verbalize.
I like playing all different stuff. But you know, even I don't want to have to play healer 8 matches in a row. I
Nope.
want to have a chance to play a Junkrat or play a Reinhardt or
Reinhardt's a tank, but yeah.
I
see
want
what
to
you're saying.
play different characters too. But when I have the same match constantly, and all they ever pick is McCree because they're total. I'm not gonna tell them not how to have fun, but
yeah,
it does.
But then you're gonna equally play what you want.
It gets old on my end.
And when it becomes your position then to do the thing that saves the match or equalizes things, it's like.
And when people
right,
ostracize you for
for what one you pick,
it's like, but I picked a healer. They're like, but Mercy's better. It's like, yeah, but I suck as Mercy.
Or
do you
everybody
want good
wanted,
healing or bad healing?
Everybody wanted orange-haired purple healer orb girl. What's her name?
Moira.
Moira. Yeah.
That was another big factor. That's actually a really high kill streak as Mercy. 23. Sylveon, that's good.
That's really good.
And it's another thing, like, I'm not gonna knock people for playing Overwatch.
That was almost a nuke in Call of Duty. Oh, crap.
If you enjoy it, that's awesome.
I don't know. We're speaking from us being like, nah, we're done with that.
Yeah, that's literally
We will say, don't play Blizzard games. If you have any intention of, like, working ethically with your money and what you get, you know.
Yeah, like if you already own it, I'm not gonna tell you not to buy it or play it. It's like you already paid it. Like the money's there.
Yeah, the money's there. Yeah,
you may as well
doesn't
enjoy
do
it
anything.
now.
But
it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
But I'd say in the
future,
future,
want this
like,
idle.
Yeah, maybe think about it because.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy anything further from there. Mike was like, oh yeah, I might get Diablo 4, and it's like, well, when that ever fucking comes out, sure, but. Like
I'll be early access.
I'll stick on Diablo 2. Like we already own it. Like they don't get the extra money.
Had such a bad
it's still a good
3,
game.
So
3 was a shit show.
It was such a bad launch, and even when they finally fixed it, kitty,
stay here, kitty, stay here.
First impressions are everything.
Yeah, well, I mean, AAA studio, try and have your shit in order.
Yeah, since I think that's part of the problem too. Like it's not good, but it's also just not about just winning.
I really
with
want to
some
get
of
that
them,
damn idol.
The problem is, like, with a lot of quick play stuff, people are like, well, I'm not going to try because I'm just prepping for competitive.
Or they'll troll.
Or they'll troll the whole match, and that sucks.
And it's just like, okay, cool. So my limited time is getting fucked over because you want to shit on things.
I'm not playing
like,
competitive
actively.
Because it's not that I don't want to win or try to win. It's that, hey, competitive gets really toxic because the whole idea is you want to win. So people get very aggressive because they don't want to lose. All right, that's fine. So I'm in quick play. But that doesn't mean I just want to... I'm not going... Like, getting a high kill score does nothing for me. You know, it helps me get more points and gets more chests and give me more chance to get cool skins. Winning matches.
Being good.
And you know what helps winning matches? If everyone in a team-based game plays, at least one tank, 2 tanks, and a healer, or 1 tank and 2 healers, and gives your team a chance to win instead of being like, I'm gonna go for my kill scores, McCree. It's like you fed the enemy like 8 times.
Can I take
practice in practice mode if that's what you need, but please don't like ruin it for the other 5 people on your team.
I'm gonna do spike shoes.
Rocket League's good. Is Rocket League now free to play?
It's free now, yeah.
That makes sense. Rocket League's good. Our buddy,
God damn it!
One of our muitual friends is
72 pin connector
a coach for
an esports team. I don't know how like crazy hard they are into it, but it does definitely seem like they're crazy hard into it.
Yeah, he's been playing Rocket League.
I don't follow their like
crazily.
Like hierarchy.
He's got to have over like 1,000 hours in Rocket League.
Oh yeah, easy.
Yeah. He plays it insanely.
Yeah, check out 72 pin connector if you get a chance. It's oh god. Oh. I wanted to like try and get it triggered.
Yeah, Epic.
Oh no!
Yeah, Epic did buy Rocket League, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
But isn't it still multi-platform though?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
Crap.
I think it's still on Steam unless they removed it.
No.
I'm pretty sure I bought it
as soon as I went to fall. I'm not entirely sure. I'm so out of the loop with Rocket League stuff.
I don't know. It's a cool game, but I never got into it.
It's competitive, and I think that's what the big draw is. And now that it's free, it's gonna just continue to grow.
Bigger. Yeah, it's a cool video game. My younger brother liked it for a while, played it for a bunch, but I only tried it like a handful of times. It felt cool, but it wasn't enough to
draw me in.
I tend to like having stories in my video games, and
there is a story. The cars really want that ball.
Yeah.
And that fucking.
It does have a DeLorean in it, which is pretty awesome.
In that net.
So.
Sports have stories, right?
Oh, you have to make an Epic account to play it now on Steam? That's shitty. I hate when companies do that. Would you like to make a Facebook account to use this Oculus Rift now? No. I think I'll just sell my Oculus and never use it again.
Yep, that would do.
Whoever it is.
Well, they need to get those terms of services, man.
Yeah.
They need to get in there and get your goddamn information.
As soon as I saw Facebook was rebranding to like whatever was Facebook, I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, Instagram with Facebook or whatever. Oh,
I literally only have my Facebook account still because some things are like, it's easy because they're linked to it. It's like, I don't remember
I only
the
have my
password.
Facebook because I need to remember birthdays, and I'm
That's
bad at that.
That's another thing. It's like that, and like it's connected to like 2 or 3 people that I'm friends with that just refuse to get on Discord. So I'm like,
our buddy. Speaking of, our buddy Goof, who is on Death Road to Canada. He doesn't do Facebook, but he just downloaded Discord. I'm like, yay! I get to socially interact with you again.
cheapers, man. At least do Discord. It's not social media. You literally get to choose who's on your list of who you talk to.
I want that pup, but I don't want to use a friggin' rope, but I'm gonna use the friggin' rope. This friggin' rope.
It's one of those things that I've just never deleted the Facebook because it's like, oh,
They already have my goddamn information
It's
by
like,
now
whatever.
anyway. And I'm not saying that makes it okay.
no.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, I'm kind of lost already for that front.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh, it's out there. It's like if anyone wants my information, they're gonna find it.
Yeah, well, terms of service and stuff, that's pretty much standard nowadays.
Yeah. But I just the grossness of
the
Oculus.
egregiousness.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
grossness. It just felt icky. I was just like,
Crap, I don't have enough for any of this. I have enough for a bomb bag. No, I feel you.
So yeah, I wasn't planning on buying an Oculus, but I was like, oh, that looks. Oh no.
I would really like to have 3D stuff, but if it's
gotten a lot better to the point where it's not like when our buddy came over where you have to do all the cameras. They've got,
when Willow came over, yeah.
It's come a lot farther to the point where it's like it's almost there. It's almost worth having.
We did. Oh, I didn't know I throw it. Oh, turkey. We did. Keep talking. Nobody explodes.
Yeah. Old series.
On the Oculus with our buddy on this series on the channel, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a purchase that I could have justified.
at the time. Even now, I don't think it'd be channel justified. Where it's like,
it didn't even do well. Like the keep talking and nobody explodes. Oh boy, I'm not getting out of that one.
No, you're not. I mean,
I'm not gonna be able to get out before that thing explodes.
I don't know if you can beat Nobody Talks before it explodes. I mean,
Oh!
you put the bomb down, but
I put the bomb down
and
and it moved the thing. I thought I physically had to put. Okay, well, lesson learned.
Now you know.
Keep talking. Nobody explodes. It's really fun, and they
cool
have a
game.
not 3D version.
Yeah, I've played
where
it before.
Yeah.
I play it with my buddy Tunos.
Yeah. But I mean, that was really it. Other than like, what was it, Sunshine, Arizona, or Arizona Sunshine, or something with the zombies, and you can. I like the games where you could like flip around your guns and they have finger mechanics, but that's like $2,000 or some shit worth of like equipment. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper now.
Yeah.
I think you can get like a good setup for around like 600.
Still, that's. Ooh, yeah.
I'm not saying.
I mean, it's a system, so it makes sense.
PlayStation 5 is what for the top ones like $499 or something. Xbox is the same.
Yeah.
So.
But they also have games.
Yeah, that's true.
What does Oculus have? I'm
No.
joking.
They have some games, but there's not enough. Like you can play the new Star Wars game, I think, in VR, which is cool. It definitely is cool experience. A cool experience. If you've never tried VR, virtual reality is really cool. And I think the tech is really awesome, but they're almost there. They're almost at the point where I'd want to buy one because you can do it without cameras now.
Oh, there's less setup.
Yeah,
I remember that there was less
literally
wires
just
too.
Some of the I think there's a little bit of setup, but it's not nearly like when our buddy came over had like 7 cameras. You don't have to do any of that.
We had to set up the 2 across or something like that, or the 3 across.
If I remember right, one of these type of headsets, and I'm not talking about the Samsung headsets, people. I'm talking about the.
What is that one called?
You just literally slip your phone into it.
Oh, whoa. I'm not aware of
there's
that
like
one.
Samsung VR. Like a lot of phones do VR, but literally it's just throwing the phone into like an Oculus type shell.
Oh, that still hurts.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good though. No, I can get.
It like simulates virtual reality, but it's not on the level of like Oculus.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Oh God, what the fuck is happening? Help! Ha! Got you. Spanked you in the butt. Spanked you in the butt. You didn't expect that, did you? You didn't expect the butt spanking?
Yeah, Jack, it's definitely still infinite. It's like a 2-year-old.
He stole my goddamn... You give me that back.
Yeah.
Give me that back.
It's like a 2-year-old. It's not quite, it's still an infant, but it's getting there to the point where it can start walking around on its own. So it's not, it's still, it's
the
in its
VR
infancy.
headsets walk around on its own now?
Well, Jack was saying it's in its infancy. It's like,
Yeah,
it is, but it's gotten, infancy is like,
I want that.
back when we had Virtual Boy. That's infancy. This is like where it's like, it's starting to walk around now. It's starting to get up and,
Don't blow up the kitty.
it's still
Don't blow up
falling
the kitty.
over a bit, but
Kitty?
give it another like, give it another 3 years and it's gonna be in a really good place.
I want to drop that. I don't want to do that. I wanted to drop that. Kitty, I'll come for you.
Yeah, I'd say it's like a toddler, because like there's enough there, but VR only lets you make so many type of games that really work in it.
Specifically virtual reality games?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
like, and a lot of them, like, yes, they've made some ways of letting you be able to move around.
Oh, no! Oh, I came the wrong way!
But they're very specific experiences, and they're really great, but they're not like a Spelunky 2. They're not your traditional video
Fucking
game.
hell.
So getting developers to make
All right,
those
Kitty,
games
you're going
that
down.
don't have
Sorry.
the mass appeal is hard. Not survived.
Yeah, it did. It was the test.
Well,
I had no way of getting through that.
yeah.
I mean, I couldn't jump high enough to kill the spider. I was just hoping to maybe... I guess I could have maybe like try to juke it or something, but
I know that
also didn't expect that was how
Travis
it was
got
gonna
turned
end.
into a me costume and I'm mortally wounded.
Senior touchdown?
2020 was hard enough. Sakurai did me dirty like that.
Yes.
In actuality,
yeah, I heard people were a little peeved about that, eh?
I'm not mad about it. I won't lie, I'm disappointed for sure.
No, Kitty.
But I get it.
Or
Like,
Kitty gerbil. Help!
it makes sense. The only thing I'm mad about is that they're still using the shitty ass texture from Minecraft for the character. Like, you have to, but that texture looks so bad. That's the only thing. For people that like Minecraft and are excited for it, awesome. Good for you guys. I got Banjo, so I'm happy, you know?
Yeah.
But I
you
won't
get in your
lie.
hole.
I was disappointed. That was not a character I wanted in Smash, but, you know.
I don't think they did it for you or I.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's for the people that...
Oh, shit!
It's for other people. Hey, I got Banjo. I got Terry. I got Ryu and Ken.
Terry Crews is in Smash?
No, I hope not. He'd be probably a terrible character to play.
God damn it.
I got Simon and Richter Belmont. Like, I got a lot of characters in Ultimate. One of the disappointing things for a lot of people is this is presumed to be the last DLC for it. Like, this is the last season. So people are even more like...
Because they were pretty
Yeah.
level-headed previously.
I'm not saying they were. No.
I'm joking.
No, I wouldn't say they were. But I do think that's adding to a lot of it as well. And, you know, it's a bunch of... There's some 30-year-olds that are just, you know, bitching about it for no good reasons. Like, hey, guys.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Minecraft is...
Oh, come on.
Minecraft's one of the most, like, influential games of all time. And it's old now, too. It's over 10 years old. It's like, came out like...
Oh, it died. No, and it
Yeah.
dies with its tongue out.
It's like from 2010. Like, it's a classic video game at this point. It's not like it just came out it's not like Fortnite.
I don't know if I
You
call
know.
it classic.
I would, yeah.
Classic is 10 years? How long is the...
I'd say Minecraft is kind of it's entering into its classic territory. Like, it's been around long enough that it's a staple of the gaming landscape.
I would say that. I just don't know
yeah.
if I'd consider classic yet.
I mean, some kids were playing it back in like middle school and are now graduating college, like, you know, have full-on jobs and have graduated. So for some of them, it's their childhood.
No, I get that. It's
So,
just
like, yeah.
for as long as for as long as gaming has been around, not even just
Yeah.
us as an industry is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I wouldn't call Saw 1 a classic movie. And that industry's been around longer, but I'm saying, like, in the grand scheme, like, what percentage during what? The
Give it
first
another-
20% of the generation, would you call that classic?
I call anything from the PlayStation 1 a classic, anything from the PS2 a classic. Minecraft is still in that
That's 10 years,
PlayStation.
though.
Minecraft is still in that PlayStation 3 era.
Oh,
Like Crash Bandicoot's a classic. Jack and Daxter 2 is a
I
classic.
could agree to that, but
And you know, that's where
they're
like
more than 10 years, though, right?
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's almost at that classic status. It's maybe not quite there, but if anything
Turkey.
from anything from that era, if I was to call it a classic,
Whee!
I'd say Minecraft might fit in just because so many generations have played it now. And to a lot of people, it deems as a classic. Age is relative, like, for some people.
Okay.
I'm not saying I would maybe say it's a classic, but I know a lot of people.
Fucking get off the ladder.
A lot of people would, like, of a different generation would be like, no, Minecraft's a classic.
Yeah, a lot of people can say it's a classic if they're 15 years old, and yeah, it's been around since their childhood, but like in the grand scheme of the
I think a lot of
games as an entirety, I wouldn't say so.
I think it's close to fitting that category. Like, I'd say 25 and 27-year-olds, like, not that much younger than us, like, would consider Minecraft a classic.
Again, I'm talking in this scheme of, like, how long has the industry been around, and how long has it been in the last 10% of the, say gaming's been around for 100 years. If it's 10 years old, that's still only 10% of the total age of all of the
Most
sphere.
things enter the classic stage after about 10 years, after about a decade, and it's literally like a year away from that.
Okay. Kitty, you're gonna have to take this one for the team. Sorry, Kitty. I had no other way.
It also depends on, like, the impact of something this had on the industry as well.
Fortnite is a classic?
No.
It's had a
also too
huge
new.
impact.
It's also relatively new.
Isn't it 4 or 5 years old?
It's not that old yet.
I mean, from
It's
the
like,
original?
it's about 3 years old at this point.
Ooh, how old is Fortnite, guys? I actually don't know.
It's been in development since 2011. But when my kids first started talking about it, wasn't in 2016. They weren't playing it then. They were still flipping bottles based on Instagram posts and
Bunch of
TikTok.
dorks. Bye, Kitty.
They
You were
didn't
dead
really
anyway.
start talking about it in schools and middle school and becoming a problem until about 2018.
Becoming a problem.
Yeah, so like 3 years old. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Skill time, baby. Oh, you fucker! You straight up dodged it.
I don't know, like, time will tell whether if Fortnite enters that classical territory. But Minecraft's becoming the biggest property in gaming.
I still wouldn't say that makes it a
Period.
classic, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, here's how we do now. Take
Like,
that.
I've met, like, from my brother to all the students I've had over the years and how much they love and adore Minecraft. It's how Mario was for us as kids.
Anecdotally, I can see how you would say that.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not saying that that's not an option. Ooh, it goes all the way to the bottom floor.
But yeah, I have no interest in buying the
Oh,
Steve
no!
DLC for
That didn't work out. That didn't work out for anyone.
For
Help!
Smash.
Help! Help!
Great for the people that are excited about it. Like, hey, I'm not gonna poo-poo on your party. Like, you're happy for it. That's awesome.
You having
But-
a poopy party?
But I'm also not gonna pretend to be excited when I'm like, it's fine. It's like Byleth. Byleth came, I was like, all right, I guess I'm gonna wait 6 months until they announce the next DLC character.
No, you need 15. Ow, I meant
Yeah.
to jump. You need 15 more blue-haired characters from the same anime.
Yeah, Fortnite is 3 years old. That's about what I thought. Beast Mode,
Gotcha,
thanks for
baby.
the info. And I know someone else answered it earlier too.
Yeah, I think it was Retro.
I think Retro said it, yeah.
Oh boy, he's still alive. I want that pup and stuff. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Okay, he's dead. Oh, you fucking bastard! No! Why is it? Okay, there's a mole here now to kill you.
But yeah, everyone has different parameters. It's like that 10 to 20 year gap that like people will say it's a classic or not.
How long has gaming been around?
I don't do it in that regard.
No, but I'm asking, how long has gaming been around?
You can go as far back as the 70s. Technically.
Gaming as in the sphere that we have it. Oh, I didn't even see the rock.
Like the very first
Mostly.
video game that
I'm
was
not talking
created was
about-
in the 70s, I believe. And
I'm not
then
talking about like
Pong.
the experimental shit from, you know, like an actual console game that people could play,
So
not
Pong.
that weren't developers. When did Pong come out? 70,
80s,
early
I
70?
believe.
I thought Mario was at least like 82, 84.
Oh no, wait, Pong would have, because Atari was the 70s. So yeah, sometime in the 70s for
I stopped
Pong.
him.
It might have even been the 60s, because I believe NASA developed the first video game from programmers just dicking around.
Oh,
Or no,
God.
it wasn't NASA. I think it was MIT.
What I would mean would be like on a consumer level, you know, like that. I would consider
Then
that to be the
70s.
start. Okay,
That
70s.
whenever Atari started,
So was
that
it
would
50
be
years now?
about 50 years, yeah.
Okay.
That's why, like, when you start getting into like around 10 plus years, you can start antiquating like classic if you want.
Oof. Made
Like
it.
there's Minecraft Classic, and then there's current Minecraft as well.
World of Warcraft classic game? How old is that fucking thing?
Oh yeah, that's definitely
like 18
classic.
years, 20 years.
It's almost 20 years. Yeah, like anytime you get over like near the 10-year threshold, that's where you can have people start to say things saying, yeah, this is a classic, depending on the level of impact, how much it's revered, how many people it's been consumed it, and whatnot.
Does it go that same way with art too?
I'd say the
Like,
same,
would
yeah.
Banksy be classic?
Yeah, Banksy I consider a
fuck.
classic at this point.
Banksy's been around for,
But art world
what, like
is...
20, 25 years now? Something like that?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't hear about him until recently, but
Well, art has
when I
so
heard that
many
he's been around for much
subdivisions.
longer, I was
Yeah.
like, are you kidding? Really?
He's been doing stuff since, I think since he was like a teenager. He's probably
Gotcha,
in his
Keeker.
50s now. The artist who is Banksy.
It is me, guys. I brought you all here today to let you know that I am the spray paint king.
But art's also just...
Oh, I didn't even mean to do that.
Art loves to subdivide and do all this other stuff. Because when you say classic, people think you're talking about classical art. So, and then there's all the subgenres and
When you're
stuff
talking
of
about
that.
classic, I'm talking about classic, yeah. And in the context
I think of classics in
classic,
terms like movies are completely different than
how though? It's a medium
traditional
art spectrum through visual.
Yeah, but the
stuff.
way when movies are determined a classic, people could say Happy Gilmore is a classic. It's from the 90s.
Ooh, I didn't think that bat was gonna get
You know.
popped.
Some people will say The Dark Knight is a classic. The Dark Knight's been out since 2007.
Definitely a classic.
So-
Incredible movie. Oh no, Kenny!
But in the grand
Damn
scheme
it.
of things, like cinema's been around since 1908
20s?
or something like that.
Really?
1910.
Yeah,
Silent
and like a
films.
consumer setting.
Yeah, 'cause
Obviously, like
people go to
filming has been
theaters.
around from before there.
Filming has been around, but there's early 1900s when that stuff started becoming
Yeah.
in the theaters.
So even that's only been 120 years.
Yeah.
Ish, if you know, depending on the weird gray area where you consider one to be.
Art's
Where it
like,
starts and
unlike
stuff.
movies and games have a different definition of classic compared to art just because they
I
don't
wasn't
have...
trying to directly
No,
relate.
I
I was
know.
trying to ask like,
I'm just saying,
when
like,
did
yeah.
art become the start? Because like art is so varied in what the medium
Art-
could be and things like that.
Art doesn't
Like,
really
what is
determine
considered
whether...
classical art? Like, is there anything within the last
Classical-
200 years that's classical
Well,
art?
classical art is considered a specific era of art.
Okay.
Just like the Renaissance era or Impressionist era or Neo-Impressionism.
Oh Jesus!
Classical art is very much a very specific thing. So no one ever says like this art piece is a classic. They might say like, hey, a Duchamp or a
Duchamp.
what's his name? He did the Campbell Soups.
Oh whoa. Oh God
He did
damn it.
Campbell Soup. He did the Madonna
Yeah.
prints and stuff.
What the hell's his name?
He's a pop artist from the 70s. He's also like they did like a
Andy Warhol. Yeah. Thank you, Jack.
Thank you. Warhol would be like, oh, that's a classic painting, but you wouldn't say classical. But I think anytime something gets within like a 10, gets near the decade, like a little bit before might be a little too early to call Minecraft a classic. But once you get over that 10-year hump, that's when people, if they start determining and calling a classic, that's for society or a certain group of people to decide.
You said hump.
Yeah.
You also said poo-poo party earlier.
Yeah, I did.
Oh no, he's gonna jump down. And a spider came out, of course. I don't need you jumping on me, weirdo. Oh, jeez. Speeder.
But yeah, even though The Dark Knight doesn't feel like it's been that long, when in actuality it has.
It really, I mean, it does
doesn't.
feel that way for me,
Yeah.
just because I equated it to a certain time in my life.
Yeah, we were just out of
So-
high school when that movie came out.
Yeah, so it
So
does
it does
feel like
feel long.
for me.
Yeah.
I mean, it may not for other people.
In
Time's
some
relative
ways-
for a lot of other people too.
Yeah.
So.
In some ways it feels like it's been a long time. In some ways it feels like it just came out. Like,
Whoa, really?
for me sometimes, yeah.
Okay. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's like why, like, classic is like a term for a someone to a thing. It's like when people ask, like, what is art? It's like, who the fuck cares?
What is art?
Like, honestly,
You smack them.
just shut up. Like, I don't.
Oh,
What
did
is
I still
art?
get hit? I still
Art's
got hit.
whatever you determine it to be, man. Stop putting it in a box.
Yeah, unless you want to, and then
Unless
you
you
call
wanna
that
put
art,
it-
then it's
yeah,
then it's
then
definitely
it's-
art.
then
Oh,
it's- then
I
it's
didn't
still
fucking
art.
see it.
Yeah.
Damn it! I just cracked my tailbone.
Ouch.
No, it felt good. Like
Yeah, art is
pressure
what you say
relieved.
art is. It's just like anything can be art,
Oh, that guy got deaded.
That's why art has so many subcategories. Like, hey, is it an illustration? Is it a piece of music? Is it performance? Is it, is it a movie? Is it a game?
Games aren't art. Games aren't art.
I'm glad
we know that.
I think we're finally over that, especially once the MoMA started adding Mario. So it's like, cool. Until dumbass.
MoMA stands for
the Museum of Modern Art.
Nice.
Until dumbass big museums apparently deem it so, just like in the days of the Impressionists.
Oh,
like,
shit!
Oh, this isn't art. We don't think this is good. It's like, that's your opinion. Well, back then, their opinion weighed way more. But nowadays, social media.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Everyone can kind of view that kind of stuff and decide for themselves whether they like it or not.
Bounce back and kill me. No, I feel you. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
It's like
I get the difference between classic and classical.
No,
or when you're trying to, art-wise, dictate a time period based off of classical or
It's like, what's classic music? Like, when we say classic rock, we tend to think of
I would say classic
the 80s
rock.
and 70s,
Classical
right?
would be like the art sphere of classical, like the orchestrations and stuff from back in the day. I don't particularly
the thing
know
about
any
like
of them
the way I
I'm dying
think of,
right here, but
the way I think of classics is classic as a genre for like what's a classic in any given form of art. It expands. Like the time period for when it can be accepted, it like expands over time.
I would say if something is 20 years old, it needs to at least pass like the halfway mark of like the total gestation period of that piece.
But I mean,
so I wouldn't call something a classic.
Well, when we were on like the PlayStation 3, right, and we were playing like the Super Nintendo, we would call those games classics. But it hadn't been.
I would call them retros. I still wouldn't call them classics.
It wasn't like that wasn't at the 20-year marker. But I call like Super RPG, that's a classic.
It depends on the medium. Yeah, definitely. Like,
but
because art's different. So
we were
it's
only in 2005, so Super RPG was released in '95, I believe. That was only 10 years, but I would have called that a classic at the time.
In 2005?
Yeah, that's when we were playing the PlayStation 3.
Ooh, why did the thing not shoot?
Well, maybe not 2005. I guess it would have been a little bit later for PlayStation 3. I'm trying to remember what year it exactly came out.
I don't have the slightest clue.
I want to say it was around when we were like nearing the end of high school. So it was either like it's from like 2005 to like 2008ish, I believe, for the PlayStation 3.
Crush the bones.
But I might be wrong. I might be off of that time period. Maybe it was like a little bit later. Maybe we were like in the
It's been a bit.
adult years. It's kind of hard to tell.
It's been a bit. We've gone through a lot more time than some, so sitting here and being like, don't remember because I have so many things that are actually filling my mind with different timelines.
There's always exceptions to the rule, and it just depends on what we're talking about too.
That's why I was asking like what would be considered for art, because that's definitely a different medium.
Like
altogether.
Minecraft is the only game in the last 10 years that I would say.
Really?
Honestly, yeah. That's the
when did Rogue come out?
Rogue what? Rogue Legacy?
The genre-defining one.
Oh, Rogues? Probably about this decade. I don't really remember. Like, it might have.
I never played it and I didn't experience it in its time.
Spelunky
so I don't know.
1 came out on the 360, near the beginning of it. I think Spelunky was like 2009.
Oh, Cape. I'm just shy of the Cape. No, but I mean like the actual game Rogue. Like I don't know.
I don't know when the
because
first
that's
one
pretty
came
genre
out.
defining. That's got to be like 15, 20 years ago, right?
Rogue? I don't even know what the game is.
I never played it, so I don't have like the necessary information.
Happy early birthday, Lily.
Happy early birthday to you.
To you.
I want that vase. Oh, it had a good jewel in it. It had a good boy jewel.
I don't know what they should put for the quality setting, Pat.
Lower than what they have it at.
Lower what they have it at. Just try, like...
I don't know what to tell you. We're streaming at 720 at a low bit rate. Like, it doesn't get any different than that. Like, we could stream in 360, or not 360, what is it, 480?
But
if
like
you want, but other than that, like that's it.
To Jack, like Jaws is from like the 80s, but I consider movies from the 90s now to be classic. Like Aladdin.
Well, the time changes, because time progresses.
Expands.
So yeah.
So
that is a thing, definitely.
Genre.
But that's why I was going off a percentage on time.
Yeah.
You know,
and that's fair. Like if you don't consider Minecraft a classic, that's fine. I just know that a lot of people who are old in the retrospect, like they're fully grown adults now, look back on Minecraft as like, that's my childhood.
And that's fine.
Therefore, it's a classic to them.
Yeah, but then anything can be a classic to them. A 5-year-old could think fucking...
yeah, but defining what isn't a classic, like... It's
that's
like,
why you base it off of like percentage or something like that.
To me,
you base it off of the lifeline of that art's medium.
To
like
me, it's like the what is art question. Who the hell cares?
But classic is literally saying if something timeline-wise.
To me, a classic is simply it's not timeline based. It's what like one, it has to have been a while since it's been out, so it has to have had time to gestate. And 2, it has to have been something that made an impact on the culture.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
So
and something could definitely be an impact on the culture.
Yeah, if something's only been around for like 3 years, probably not in classical territory. But if it's reaching now almost a decade, yeah, that could be considered a classic. I have no qualms with it because at the end of the day, it's just like
a movie that came out 10 years ago, a classic.
Yeah, I'd say so. Like, I'd say like Inception's almost at that point where it's kind of like almost a classic.
Almost there.
But you know, it all just depends on the person.
Didn't think he would do it right when I dropped it. I thought he would do it when it exploded. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's different. Goddamn snake faces.
Inception might be a hard pull though. Like, but I'd say that's almost a classic.
That's not where I meant it to go.
That's also one of those movies where it doesn't feel like it's been that long since it came out when it's really been about 10 years since it came out. And, you know...
I mean, that's where it becomes...
Yeah, that's where it becomes
based off of your perspective. I just figured nobody's arguing if something's a classic for a movie. Like...
I mean, people
based off its
timeline.
Oh boy, what do I do here?
Especially in movies.
Oh shit. Bomb! Throw it! Okay.
It's like how nobody in film wanted to work in television for the longest time, and now it's like the hot commodity. You're like, oh, we can actually tell really good stories in it. Well, you always could, just Hollywood's being snooty. Impressionist art, it's not art. No, you're just being snooty. And that's not really the case for this discussion, but there's always going to be someone that argues and dictates like this is what it is and this is what it isn't. And
just feel like that's so different from the discussion of classic or not. Like, yeah, that's in the realm, but
I know, but it comes like when people determine like what is a classic and what isn't a classic, they take in the quality of the work as well.
These throw mechanics are so weird.
Basically, all that genre defining stuff, all that like what is a classic and what isn't, I'm like, define how you want to.
I would still, yeah.
It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. It's whatever. It's like award shows. Like, who the fuck cares?
I think it's vastly different than that, but
yeah, all that kind of like genre-defining stuff. What is art? What's a classic? What isn't a classic? It's like, if you think it's a classic, it's a classic. It's just a word.
Coronavirus is a classic because it's genre-defining for our civilization
sure, why not?
right now. Kitty, don't come in there, Kitty! I literally can't get up fast enough to do anything. Kitty was gonna jump into spikes or jump into the bomb.
Yeah, Chrono Trigger's great.
Ooh. Not a classic for me.
Yeah, no, not for you.
That's not how the definition works. Snake.
What I'm just saying is those definitions, like, I don't care.
Words mean something.
And words only mean something if you give them meaning.
Yeah, they mean something, and generally people give them meaning for something.
It just doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. It's like,
Snake, come back here.
I think this movie's good. That's cool. I think it's trash. All right, that's your opinion. All right, cool.
But a classic is not something that's
classic by definition is literally just someone's opinion whether they think it's a classic or not based on the quality of the work.
Oof.
It's not just dictated on like whether it's been around for a while.
You said yourself that it needs to gestate for a while.
Yeah, it does, but at the same time it also has to be deemed like quality work by some individual. So, like, there's usually 2 modifiers for it, but at the end of the day, that's still just someone's opinion. You know, you could say Star Wars is a classic and we both enjoy it, but someone would be like, nah, Star Wars is stupid. I hate that movie. I don't think it should be called a classic.
I don't think that's something that one person could say as their own personal opinion rather than as a society.
Yeah, but as a society, who cares?
Who would say Star Wars isn't a classic and be in the right? Like, whether you think you like it or not.
I mean,
opinion outside of the question.
They're
and the
right
equation.
in the fact that, like, yeah, they don't think it's a classic. It's like, that's their opinion. Like, all right, cool, that's your opinion. I just don't care about
I don't equate it to good
mind,
or bad.
But most people do in terms of like
think
a classic.
They do.
And even if they don't, I don't care.
Not caring still doesn't change the definition, though.
I mean, it only matters if you care about what people's definition
What
of
hit
that
me?
is.
What fucking hit me? Like I don't like the hell is that? Clockwork Orange, but it's still a classic. It's not up to me to say so whether something's good or not. You can still have bad classics or classics that you don't care for. It's not directly based off of whether you appreciate the thing or not. It is a matter of time and genre defining.
All I'm saying is if someone want to say it's not a classic and they think it's trash, be like, yeah, that's your opinion. Like, I don't know, it doesn't matter to me. I don't give much weight to like society when they're like, we're gonna deem this a classic. I'm like, all right, that's cool.
That's what I'm saying, though. That society calls it the classic, not a single person. It's more of a societal...
but who is society? Is society like a group of people that vote for the Academy? Do they really represent
Society is
them?
a group of people as a whole inside of a singular structure.
But like that's like the
that
problem with like the
agree on
Academy
something.
Awards and stuff. Like that's
entirely different, though.
But it's like those are typically the
that's
people
not
that
society.
are giving weight.
That's like 300 people.
Yeah, we're in a point now in society where we have Twitter and we have more aggregates to see like as a whole what people feel about certain movies. But before, just like when like what art would be deemed good, it was a small group of select people, the critics, that would decide whether this was a classic or not. And most of the time people would base their opinion on that. And that's not really the case anymore. For the most part now, everyone can show their opinion and say what it is. So you can get more of a broad spectrum of like what people's opinions on this are. Who knows if Star Wars would still be considered a classic if it wasn't for the critics? Or whether or not Impressionist paintings may have even like panned out.
I still think whether it was good or bad doesn't hold sway over if something was a classic. It needs to be time and genre defining of some sort, or at least socially important in a way, rather than just I like it, I don't like it, because that's a value of opinion. And importance changes
the idea
based
of it even
strictly
being
off
a classic is a value of opinion too, anyways.
How so? If it's physically been important to something,
because you're deeming it to be important. That's an opinion already.
Society is. Yes, as a whole, and that's what I'm saying. Not individual saying, it's a classic because I like it and it was my thing.
If you want to say it, yeah, if it's classic, like, sure, why not? Like, you say it's been around for a while, like, it doesn't matter.
I'm saying that's how I go about defining the difference of it.
I just don't care to define it. It's like, whatever. It literally...
So it's fine if,
in the grand
no matter any definition,
in the grand scheme
except
of things,
for
it
in this
doesn't hold
conversation where
anything.
my definition is different.
Yeah,
right?
That's fine. Your definition is different. I don't care. I legitimately don't care.
We've just been having this conversation for a while now, and I'm like, wait, if the definition doesn't matter, like, then what's the problem?
How old are you? I don't know.
Of course, kitty cat hurt me too.
Because you were looking for a response out of me. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
I wasn't looking for a response out of you. I was trying to change the topic to art.
Yeah.
And that's why I was asking, like, okay, so there's classical periods of art. Like, what does that mean? Because I don't know. Like, that seemed like a timeline thing. What does that mean? And then we got back to the video games and Minecraft and stuff. And I was like, okay, well, my definition is based off of this then, since your thought process was it could be anyone's definition. I'm like, okay, well, this one's mine. Like, that's it. Oh, where's the kitty? I need to get the kitty.
All I know is I gotta be heading out soon. I got a bunch of stuff I gotta take care of.
You gonna be playing more Among Us anytime soon?
No, probably not. I'm gonna be just working on stuff. I'm backed up on commissions and stuff.
How's that Among Us stuff going?
It's all right. I'll save it for another stream to talk about, though.
Oh, well, you're not gonna show up for the next one, right?
I don't know. I gotta.
I mean, that's what I'm like. Real quick, how's that going? Because it might be a month before people see you again. You're playing Among Us, though, right?
Yeah.
It's cool. I don't know anything about the game.
It's neat, but I
almost fell right
I
into
just
the
I don't have
spikes.
time to start another conversation.
Okay, well, you better head out then.
Yeah.
We'll just fucking die here out of sheer bad luck. We'll see you guys later. Thank you all for being here.
Yeah.
I love you guys. How old is Pat? She's 70. Might be 71. She's classic. Am I allowed to put this on the Internet Experience resume as participating in an art subjectivity debate? Yes.
Might be a bit of a stretch.
Absolutely. They won't back check it. They can't. I won't put the VOD up. Yeah, I said it, Pat. 70, 71. I think you're right around there. We'll see you guys later. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for cheering.
Yeah, thanks
and
for the cheers, everybody.
we'll see you soon. We're going to get back to more Spelunky next Sunday and more Death Road to Canada this Thursday. 71 on October 27th. There you go. I knew it was coming up around here somewhere.
Nice.
See you guys in the Discord. Beep, bop, boom. Credit.